Hello.
No.
No.
Server version mismatch.
My
Yes. Yeah, the down date.
Where's I've lost I can't find the password, so I can't get in. I know it's
Yeah. Can I suggest a shorter, easier to remember one?
I've a vague idea what it is. I just can't
Yes.
find the bloody thing.
You can suggest.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Found it.
So you would have pinned it, to be honest. You should pin it.
Sync mods.
Fail
Go.
to load. Okay, that's good. This version of Factorio is old. Good. Yeah. If you opt out of beta, you end up being on 0.34. Anyway, even if you didn't want to be.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
I
all
think
me. I'm all alone. All alone.
I'm trying to get in, and it's taking time. I mean, it almost doesn't
Right,
matter how long the password is, because I can copy and paste it.
do
But
this.
yeah.
But that was kind of my theory. But
Thank you.
yes, please. There we go. Okay, so now we sort of sit around and idle for a while until it.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me for some more. What are we playing? Factorio Industrial Revolution, and I've been a bit slightly incompetent at loading it. I was running a bit late, and yeah, but I'm in now, and everything seems to be working. So, welcome to the stream. I hope you can hear me. I got too many things to try and have on screen at the same time, but yes, the microphone seems to be going up and down, so that's a good sign. Welcome, welcome. After the last stream, well, what were we doing? We were doing all of this. So we started off, we've got steam being generated somewhere over here, and there's nobody standing over there, so we can't really see. We've got some metals being made. I think it's copper and tin at the moment. And then we're turning them, and we are actually making some science over here, and then we've got these steam-powered science machines. So, let's get going, let's see how it goes. Oh good, my sound is working. I can hear it echoing through somebody else's game.
Oh, it was you. I was like, why? First of all, it doesn't quite sound right, and second of all, it's very loud.
You've got my stream up and running, I take it, because that's the only way you'd have been able to hear me at that point. Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
it might be me.
It's coming through. Yeah, it was coming through Discord.
Right. What on earth were we doing last time?
We were standing
We were
here
building a
waiting for
factory,
this to
Laurence.
build stuff because everything's very slow, and then we put two things on the same bus, and then we went, "Is that a good idea?" And then we had a discussion.
Then we decided no, it probably wasn't, but maybe we'll fix that later.
And
Yes.
now we're waiting for belts to build because we need them.
Yep, that seems like a pretty good summary.
In fact, what is this waiting for? Oh, everything, turns out. It's waiting for tin. We have a tin Darth tin. Plates, indeed. My assumption is that this particular belt is intended to... oh, look.
We appear to have a shortage of steam. I think we've got to the point... Yeah, we've essentially used up all the steam. So we need more. More steam. More steam required.
So last time we were sitting there saying we basically outgrown our steam capacity.
Yes.
And we were going to massively expand that, and chat advised us not to. We took them up on that. Instead, chat recommended that if we rush electricity, then our current steam production is sufficient to get us there.
It doesn't seem to be based on
the
how
question
we've
is,
done it.
do we ignore chat from a week ago?
Well, they may have been correct, but that might have required a level of efficiency that we failed to attain.
So this is entirely possible. More to the point, we are in a situation at the moment where there is insufficient steam, and we are, I suspect, quite a long way away from electricity. That said, there are 3 more researches to do before we get electricity. We need to get green science, which is bronze analysis. Then we need to get iron milestone, and then we can do steam power, which says finally generate electric current from pressurized steam engines. So
we may need steam for. So I'm going to build one more of these. Why have you put it there?
Yeah, I think maybe finish off those 2 steam engines down there that are languishing on.
Oh yeah, you've done that well then. I do have enough copper to make a final one.
Yeah, so I think getting up to finishing off this little row of them is probably worthwhile. And there's room for another one on the end here as well if you happen to have the ingredients for it.
No, it said 2.
I wonder if I do. You're very, very quiet, Tristan, by the way. I couldn't hear what you said.
I'm going to stone. Oh, we'll be silent
any
for
better?
Tristan.
It's very slightly
Enjoying-
better. There's some stone ale.
Oh, well then. Let me see. Oil.
Yay,
Let's have
co-op.
one more. Click. Right, that should be enough steam at least for now to get the things that we're whinging to shut the hell up.
Yeah,
Has it been?
it's
Do we have tin?
yeah, the amount of steam is gradually going up in the pipes is going up very, very slowly. It's now at 4.6, 4.7, 4.8. So
So tin ingots and tin plates are coming down the bus now.
excellent.
Oh, I have 100 though. Yeah, we should. I think we may have to ignore chat. What's new? Because well, it's Factorio. Just build. Forehead. There isn't room there because that is going to be. Let's do this. That's a question, actually.
There are always questions. It's
Maybe we
difficult.
can do this. Will it reach? No.
Oh yeah, I'd forgotten we'd already rushed.
Is there a
road
reason we?
reports.
Yeah, because it needs
Sorry,
to
go on.
connect to that. Hang on. Right, this can be longer because this can go here. Can I have a pipe, please?
Where are you?
Steam pipe.
Oh, steam pipes. Do I have steam pipes?
Pipe. I can make.
I have a load of steam pipes. Where are you?
Oh, little time indeed.
Oh,
There we
you're
go.
all the way over there. Okay.
Alright. No, that's not good enough because I still don't have enough. It's it's this game. It's hard. What's this for? You can go away, can you?
Oh, I remember. I was going to try and make glass. That was the thing I was going to do and then didn't because we
hell?
ran out of time.
So we need glass for green science.
Yes. And I think there were other
reinforced
much
bronze plates.
This
I
was the
was
science.
the bronze stuff.
I also need one more belt. Well, that's not going to work. Right.
Ooh, we had a to-do list.
A Todo list. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
What were
Do.
these for?
How many of these
Was
have we
something
done?
was-
Was make
what
more
were we
steam.
making?
What is a breakout belts? Why was I doing it? Oh, break out the separate off the
Yeah. So
Oh,
we had,
aliens
like,
coming. I've just had to achieve.
Yeah, same as right. Where are they coming from?
What
I
was
I'm
it?
not
will
doing anything right. I'm not.
bet little
That's
navigator west.
West has been the traditional direction before, but we don't have
Oh.
radar, so we can't really tell.
Comrades, we will defeat the west.
There we go. Oh, that's a good
Comrades. Comrades.
Oh, very good. I see what you did there. Wish I hadn't.
word.
Can I connect that to that and then remove this? This is a game of can I do this without breaking anything?
Well, the
You going
nice thing
down?
is, unlike oh, stuff is getting blown up. I think. Oh, it's over by
Wasn't me.
Mike. He can deal with it.
We lost the turret.
Okay.
Wasn't me. I didn't do it.
I saw a thing on the map and got
Very slow reaction.
scared. Right, so we have one stone mine that's just
undies?
emptying into a box. That's
Do you
not
have
very
undies?
good.
Right, you be undie there. You go there. You go there. You go there. Don't need these. Sorted. Fix that. Put that there. Now you've got fucking hell. Of course, we don't need any of this belt, but I still went to the effort of preserving.
Our
this is full of-
a burner miner is currently the pinnacle of our mining achievements.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, do you think there may be steam miners?
Yeah,
Miner. Yeah.
it'd be a minor
Right.
improvement, but
It doesn't even say. Is there a timeout button? Am I even admin on my own system?
I hope not.
How do you even mine stuff? There we go. Mining drill. Mining, not miner. Yeah, okay. After all that. So this copper, it does nothing. So I will harvest these belts because they're at a premium right now.
Okay, so how do we make glass? That's my current question.
Press Shift C, get rid of all my shit. You melt sand and then dump it on.
No, you have to make a glass smelting mix first, which is made out of tin and silica. Silica comes from gravel. Gravel comes from stone. Mike, you were making loads of crushers last time. Are they automated anywhere, or were you making them all by hand?
Yes, they are. There. Oh no,
Server. My server is called server. Yeah, we need a lot more of them. What do you call them? Which make things go. Belts.
So did you say
70. Ooh.
they are automated, or they're just or you've just been making them by
They're
hand?
pocket crafted. Sorry, I misunderstood the question. They're
Okay.
pocket crafted.
Okay, I shall make at least a couple of those.
You can, if you need them,
Come on.
you could probably nick 2 off the end here, and I have another 2 in my inventory.
I might as well do that then, because then I can get this started, and then we can decide if we need, well, how many more we need later. So get a couple of crushers down here.
Yep.
It makes me a bit uncomfortable that I have a boiler in my backpack. I hope they don't have sort of random disasters in this.
I don't think Factorio is randomly disastrous at all. You should be fairly safe.
It's usually very predictably disastrous.
Yes.
Okay, maybe. Presumably, then they have
Go
not
under
implemented any
here.
predictable disasters from having an actual coal burning unit. In
Yes,
your
I mean,
It's
presumably it's.
broken by
Oh no,
one.
you actually have you got an actual generator in your backpack that is generating energy.
Yeah, from coal.
Right.
Right, where's the exerter on this one? What are you even making? Steam science.
So let's see. So that's the gravel, which we can then
You
make
need
into
copper frames. Why are you not
silica and
copper
another
frames?
steam crusher. Oops.
So you're not making. Because you need what?
Let's check the times on these. 1.6. 1.6. Okay, might as well do direct insertion for these.
Oh, look, Laurence is. Let's put 2 things on one belt. Has gone wrong.
Yeah. So it was being removed. If you want to go up near the top and grab everything off this belt,
Yes.
it won't.
Oh, it's
So follow
broken. It's turned off.
What are you doing, Mike?
Providing you with some belts. Oh, you don't want those belts there. Never mind. You didn't see anything. Nothing to see here.
That's all right then.
Hey,
Okay.
achievement.
So I've got silica hopefully now. So I now need tin ingots. So that's convenient.
In Ningas.
Tell you what, I will wander off and leave you to that.
That's
Have
probably
fun.
for the best. Once I've got a little bit of it built up, then we can start to expand it, and then you can be useful.
Right. Is
That's
this
both
gaining.
I have
sides.
never been
Ow.
accused of being useful.
What are you saying to me?
First time for everything.
Both sides.
Both sides.
Yeah. So I think this is now
I think it needs
nothing
both.
on that. So only plates on that belt.
Okay. Does it not need Ingos?
Nothing I saw needed them, but there might be something hidden somewhere that does.
I think you might be right then.
Right, there we
okay.
go.
Oh,
That's
right, I
the
think-
and then
I think it
stopped.
previously did, and then we
two
decided
things
to just.
that which is made in a
Pipe
steam
everything
mixer. Joy.
Oh, hello, what are you doing? Yeah, no, all that was good.
And
Although this one, no, maybe not actually. Never mind.
oh yeah, one of the other things we wanted to try and get was some sort of automated forestry thing, so we can have a supply of trees rather than having to just chop them down and shove them in by hand.
So we can use bronze to get bronze forestries going.
Did
They
that?
do 2 things. One of them is to grow wood. The second one is to clean pollution.
Ooh, that sounds quite nice.
We want
This game needs that really.
Done this weirdly.
Apparently, I'm building more belts, so bully for me. The idea that you can have clockwork robot drones
Yes.
is intriguing. We have clockwork drones in real life.
Where's
Right,
this
why are you in half
steam
empty belts?
mix? Then goes over
You don't.
half.
Okay, that's the problem. Let's,
Thusly.
harvest some more belts, maybe. Yes, we don't need any of these. Are you supposed to have plates on half of you, or are you just stale? Iron.
In
think we were
the plates and
working
ingots,
towards-
we've moved to
Cool.
separate ones.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Don't need you.
Except it
don't
hasn't
need
fully
you.
happened yet.
So you are. You
Okay,
need
so
plates.
that's
You
the
need- oh, okay,
smelting
never mind.
mix,
Doesn't need
which takes 9.6 seconds to produce 12.
Right, we need to bring plates in here then. Where are they? This one. Hello.
So now needs
Slow, but
furnaces.
it's going. I suppose.
Furnace. Talk to. Oh no, I can make furnaces. That's okay. I'll just make 5 of those out of stone bricks.
Do
Oh, this is going to take forever. It's a lot of bricks to make.
this. Put this. Oh, I've done it wrong. I hate that. Yeah, that way. Thank you.
Oh, I've got one
Nope, that was correct.
for some reason.
Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. More or less. How am I going to get that over there with Cliff in the way? Cliff.
Underground belts?
I think it might fit.
Carefully,
There we go.
with much swearing.
Assist. There we go. Speaking of belts, I haven't got any. Give me these ones.
There we go. Pump that through there. Now we
We're
can
gonna
have.
set that one. Well, maybe including that one. Oh, I don't fucking know. Maybe this one can just make its own place because there's a lot of iron in it. Yeah, let's do that. I think it's probably.
Is that actually glass at this point? Yes, I've made glass. It's a very green glass, but I've made some.
Well, it's a greenhouse, so. God, why'd you invite him? He runs a server. You have to deal with him. It does kind of put a big spanner in the works when you have to make sure that all your inserters and stuff actually have steam.
Yeah, it does make it a little bit more tricky.
Speaking of which, I don't want to criticise, but
But you're
Lies.
going to.
yeah, as it lies, I want to criticise. This thing here is converting tin to tin plate. It was working, as we can see by the amount of tin on the thing, but someone's removed the
Oh, that's steam,
the
needs
steam
fixing.
connection.
Yeah. Sorry, that,
Oh.
I didn't even see that. Probably fix that then.
That seems like
Do
a
you
good
need to-
idea.
I don't have the stuff on me to fix
Although
it.
to be fair, that
I-
the
No,
other
I
end of
have it.
that, there isn't actually
I still
anything
have
on the
it.
other end of it. The belt doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, in that case, that's even better. Wait, what?
That's from the old factory. It's redundant
Oh,
now.
can we
Is that
strip
why
this
it
down then?
smells?
Mine.
Yes.
Yes, dig it up.
No, it's an assembler. Mine's at
Being,
the other thing.
Fighters
We're being
on the
got.
turrets.
Well, I mean, the turrets did win, but also.
But they also got blown up. So it was a Pyrrhic victory.
Pyrrhic
perhaps?
victory, yeah. I wouldn't.
It's
Yeah,
not
I
quite
wouldn't say
right, but it's
Pyrrhic,
close
I don't
enough.
think it's right. No.
No.
Here's some turrets. Yoink. Oh, my boss. Boss got it. Right, now you need some ammo, which is not fair. Take mine. For I am a gentleman.
Hey Griffin, welcome to the stream. As you can see, we're trying to work out where we got to last time, and then sort of trying to carry on from there and see how it goes. My first plan has been to make some glass, which is actually going quite well. And then after that, we'll see how it goes, I guess. I've run out of inserters. Industrial Revolution requires a lot of just making. There's a lot of steps involved in making things, and it's all quite slow, which is interesting, but it's a bit of an effort at times.
Banker. Take whatever I want. Baby, I want you. Oh, hold on. Right, so you're going to do that, then you're going to do that, and you're going to make plates nearby because too lazy to make them over there. Or pipe them in, is what I mean. Right. Yay! Okay. Then bullets from. Well, you're basically going to be.
Ah, inserters. Just what I needed. I think. Are you inserters? Yes, you are. Wow, we've got a lot of steam inserters being made.
How are we doing on the old. How are we going to get the.
Oh wait,
the
it was
bullets
pipes
in the
I
guns?
needed. Currently manually, because everything is manual at this stage, because oh my god, there's so many steps for everything.
There do be steps. You're not wrong.
What was the other thing? Oh yeah, I needed steam pipes. Where are they being made? So the problem with playing this particular thing once a week is I've forgotten where everything is. In fact, are we even making steam pipes? Maybe we're not.
Yes. Stuff's happening. Well, okay.
There's some being made here.
There
yeah,
were.
Over there.
we've only got 500 of them, so be careful.
That's
What's
a,
this
that's a start, I guess. I can get going with 500 and see how it goes from there.
I'm seeing lots of things where people have just removed the end of the belt So I will remove the
Someone's
things.
decided that we've got cliff explosives, I see.
Someone just put a belt down and saying this needs to go over here so we can get the glass running through and start using it in places.
Right, that's still going. I'm going to assume that any belt that seems to have been truncated, I can just take.
Depends what you mean by truncated.
Well, it looks like it was going on the belt, on the bus, and now it's not. Look, I'm having help. Right, this one can be
So slow.
truncated, which means we don't need that splitter, which means we can salvage it. Look, I'm speaking and he's doing. It's synergistic.
Have you found someone to act as a
it's
construction
funny.
bot for you?
Are you
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fine. Yeah, alright. That's cool, it's cool.
Laurence is
Act
bringing
like
them
you've
back.
been there before. I don't think that needs to be going that way anymore, because that's connected to that, and then so's that, so we don't do any of this. And I've
Steam
decided
pipes
I don't need
connected
this
to the
anymore.
assembly machine. The main, from my point of view at least, the main thing we seem to be short of is belts. I don't know whether that's just because that's what I happen to be building, and that's why that's the shortage that I'm
Ooh.
noticing.
Something was making copper frames, and now it's not. Let's fix it. Belts are... yes,
yeah, so
belts were not
here
being
we've
made
got-
at all when we started, so now we have to fix them. So we have to fix them when we showed up.
We've got
it's gonna be
one thing making belts here, which
Yes,
It's low. Yeah.
which takes a while,
Yeah,
and therefore we
it's- it's not
Ah.
quick.
So that's why I
I
need rivets.
I think arguably more important, it's the belts are being used to make underground belts and splitters as well.
yeah.
just
So maybe we
getting
should shove in another
slowly-
machine. Have I got a machine? I have got a machine.
We should probably limit the splitters and underground belts to less than 200. But I
There are
suppose we've got
four
200
stacks
of each
each.
now.
Yeah.
So
Well, there is there are 4 of us.
Bronze rivets. No,
Is it
Ribbit.
4 of us at the moment, or is it 5 of us? Is it 4?
We are 4. We are Legion.
There we go.
So you're going to
No,
be...
Legion's about 6,000, isn't it?
Who knows?
Right, so I've
Who are you
stopped the
gonna-
first machine making actually exporting belts. So those are only going to be going into the for the splitter and the underground, and then we've got another machine. Actually, no, looking at it, given we're full of those, let's just keep making the normal belts and putting them in a box as well. Who's got 230 belts? That's just greedy. Use some of them up.
Can I have another assembler? Where are they being assembled?
how can you tell that someone's got that many belts?
I'm stuck!
Magic and hacks.
around me and I can't get out!
I've fallen and I can't get up.
We'll just leave you there for a bit, shall we?
I would like
It's
this.
fine, I got out.
Oh.
Now, where did that go? 16 pipe.
I have yoinked
Got
all
it.
7 assemblers, so if anyone needs one, haha, you'll have to wait.
Choke.
That's what Beth's doing.
Probably, yes. Yeah, I'd probably have gone and got myself another beer, but I ran out of. I got home with less than 10 minutes to spare before the stream started, so I thought I'd better actually get online, and then by the time I got Factorio onto the right version, I'd run out of time. So I could go and get a beer now, I suppose, but
You could, but why would you?
yeah.
Oh, 'cause
I've had several, but most of them were non-alcoholic, so they don't really count.
Also, what? Why do they exist anyway? For lonely designated drivers.
Yeah, probably.
But I always just don't have a beer.
I quite like beer though, so even having the
Is it good enough?
some of them are. The alcohol-free Erdinger is quite nice. It doesn't taste very much like Erdinger, but it tastes quite nice. I had the Doom Bar 0% as well, and that was it was certainly pleasant. I didn't want to go and get something else instead, or to refuse to drink it and have water or something like that, or anything like that. So
Passable.
yeah, pretty much.
You are doing what now?
Okay, so it looks like we've nearly got. Oh, here comes the glass. So we're about to get some green science being produced. Excellent.
Well, you're not picking anything up because you haven't got any
I went into this
Oh.
anyway.
This tin's been cut off. Should it have been? Good loot.
Under attack.
Do we need to
That
perhaps
was
have
under attack.
a few more turrets over wherever that is? Oh, down there.
This one's in a different position.
Okay.
That's new.
I wonder where they came from, and therefore whether we need to have the turrets across to
South
the.
side of the map, probably.
I'm gonna go exploring.
You reckon they came from
Some
the
on
south?
the left. I see a bloop over here. How'd you do it? Control click. Shift click. Add ping. There.
Control Alt click.
Well, let me add a
In
ping.
that.
Oh.
There we go.
It's probably one's down near where Mike's going.
Probably.
Maybe he's not coming back.
Yeah, it could
always
be a
possible.
very one-way trip.
Um,
Don't get your hopes up though, because
Small issue.
Dying is quite a quick way to get back across the map. It's true.
So this
and
entire thing is shut down because there's no fuel in it. Fair enough. That is how that works. Because there's no inserters that don't involve pipes, right?
Correct. Yes. Oh no, there are burner inserters, but it's like you either use burner inserters or steam powered inserters. Oh.
There's a tin stock, is what I'm thinking. Because they're all burner drills.
Oh right. So we need to put more coal
Okay.
in the drills.
Your way would also work.
I was thinking of maybe having burner inserters.
Yeah, I thought you'd made a mistake there, so I went in and fixed it, and then spotted that you hadn't actually made a mistake, so I put it back.
I just hadn't connected it at the other end, and I think I probably added that one after you looked down there.
Yeah, maybe.
Give me inserters. 1, 2. Hey, stop cramping my style.
Biters, they're attacking the turrets though, so. Oop. Yeah, they did a little bit of damage, but not too much. But that implies that we still don't quite have enough turrets. They're not actually that effective, these turrets.
No. They're shotguns, so half the pellets miss.
Mm.
Yeah, you have to wait for them to get closer, you silly turrets.
Yeah, and they do. They keep firing, but then the problem is by the time they get closer, they bite the turrets.
Yep. Now, I've got several more turrets now.
It might be worth making a second row of them or filling in the gaps, stuff like that, just to keep it slightly more defended.
This is a very ramshackle row of
We
turrets.
still do only have the scattergun turret, so.
Right, there you go.
Okay, so that's that we're trying to push for electricity, weren't we? So we've got the iron milestone being
No more screwing
happening.
up on the tin either.
Uh,
Burner inserted the whole thing. What is this for? Why don't we just use that there? Oh, because that's oh, it's gaining. What the fuck? Okay, we're using those down there. I see.
also, we can make steam-powered lamps. That's mildly interesting.
Why not just shell them? Says Eagle. When we invent shells.
In 3 years.
Chat says shotgun turrets are great when you combine them with autogun ones. At least shotgun ammo is cheap. So is that when you so you have so you have the autoguns presumably to wound the biters a bit so they come running in, and then the scattergun ones to sort of to do heavy damage as they get closer.
Odd kink in the belt where no kink is needed. Why? This belt has become very kinky over time. This one, yeah, okay, let's straighten that actually. It's
you're not allowed to
annoying.
kink shame the belts.
Don't underground it, just do a straight one. Here we go.
Dekinking is tricky. Do you want to
So
reload
there's-
that, refuel that stone mine while you're next to it, Al?
Oh, hello.
Not that we're
got
getting
any-
through a lot of glass at the moment, but you know, I see a mine with no fuel in it. I feel it should have fuel put in it.
It will very quickly not need any. Okay.
That's the hope. We shall see. Okay. I was looking through my potential inventory, looking at things that I can craft and seeing if there's anything I want in there.
Is this enough? I mean, the tin is very meager. Let's put it that way.
Destroys
I really wanna
unwanted
sort of
items except for
share the
fuel.
belt. Blast furnaces. These are blast furnaces. This one.
Blasted furnaces.
This is to balance. This is a balance. Why is this balancer doing it that way? Is that how you balance these days?
Made in a bronze forestry.
Which
Where
It's
are
not
you?
balancing it from the inputs, but it's balancing the outputs. So it will draw unevenly, but the outputs will be roughly.
This one maybe?
equal.
There's a lot of kinks in this belt from previous.
Yeah, you tend to have a lot of historical confusions and issues with this game. Right.
Here you go.
What I'm discovering is that shotguns are really bad for taking out big worms. Or worms, what size worm is it? Small worms. Any size of
Just
worm.
worms in general, yeah. I mean, to be fair, that seems fairly realistic.
the chat.
You'd struggle to take out a
Hello.
worm with a shotgun.
Did you say that?
I'm starting to think that at some point we might like to put some burner inserters here and there. What's this digging up? Copper. There's no copper being dug. Right, okay. This is my job for the day. Can I have... is there a splitter
One
being
night
made?
run.
Can someone provide me... Here's one.
Run away!
Oh, that's a Laurence Spurs.
It looks like Laurence.
Pardon?
Nothing. Don't mind me.
You taking my name in vain again?
Sure.
Having them behind a cliff is a good work. It
Run
seems
out.
to be quite effective.
It is, yeah.
More
The
belts,
guys run to the cliff
please.
here and go, oh, this is awkward. How do I get to them? At which point
Here
they get
comes
shot.
the belts. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
I want to build a forestry.
Yes. A forest tree.
What does that take?
Everything.
Everyone.
Wood chips, glass, bronze plate, and bronze rod. Do we have? No, we don't have. Do we have bronze? We don't have bronze plate and rod being made in any particularly.
We've got them being made, but not onto the bus.
Right.
They're just being made as part
Well, I
of this.
didn't need to do that. I will fix that actually. I don't like it.
So the middle one, this is not bronze plate that's going onto the bus.
No.
I finally killed one biter spawner.
Hooray!
Excellent. You have
Good
to do it
job.
here.
Next one should be easier.
All right, I'll do it everywhere then. You fucking.
Yeah, you know what you're doing now. Well, kind of. How
have
many of those things
experience.
do I even need? 24 bronze plates. Blimey.
Doot, 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 doot,
Do
doot.
do do do.
More burner inserters, please. I should be able to. I should probably. Right, let me form a coherent thought and then say it. Can we have a clockwork motor builder somewhere? So I think there's going to be a lot of pocket crafting involving them, and they take ages.
Does
That's
anyone
only
have any objections if I leave these 3 worms alive now that the other spawners are all dead?
It'll
No,
kill
I
someone
think that's
later,
probably
it's
fairly
fine.
Oh,
safe.
there's another.
Actually,
One
are we
right there.
building inserters anyway?
Yes, we
hand.
are building inserters somewhere.
Are we building Bernie inserties?
I don't think so, but I could easily be wrong.
Is it a area dedicated to inserters? I pressed Alt, so I can't see. Here we go. Those two.
Flippy neck. Hang on, what have I been picking up? Oh, no, I haven't been picking up the right things. I just haven't got enough of them yet, still.
Whatever the dog's been leaving. Steam inserter.
Those glass easy.
Yeah, I think
Wood
this plays
chips.
to do with
How do you make
building
wood
Bernie
chips?
inserters.
I mean, out of wood, presumably, but...
It would be logical.
Oh, you have to put wood through a steam crusher. You can't make it in your hand. In your pockets, rather.
Sure,
Right.
that's a quick.
That seems fair.
Kind of, but
One,
still.
2, 3,
Where's that crusher?
4, 5, 6. Right, copper is fixed because nobody bothered in automating the coal. Now,
Hello.
Show
over
off.
here,
You were drawing all
I'm-
the fire. Made it
you
nice and
guys
easy.
are just being pioneers. I'm just
Should we
filling in
do
the
the-
gaps.
The other one over here?
Do you want to put turrets down first?
Long-handed
No, it's
steam
fine.
insert.
Just run very quickly back to them.
Obviously,
Like,
none of this
really
is making what
quickly.
we
It's fine,
actually
you
need.
triggered them.
Clockwork motor, which is here. There we go.
Fine,
Plate gear rod.
Right, here comes some wooden chips, so I can use these to
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
make more wood.
Got wood.
Not yet.
Right. So this. Hang on. What else do we
So let's take that back out
If
of
you go
there
round
again.
to the right hand
Tin
side,
and.
there's some cliffs there.
Right. So we need these and that.
Okay.
Oh. This
Oh,
is
I
the
guess I need
worst.
that somewhere else. Right,
Right,
let's
so-
now make that. Oh, I need more glass. Fortunately, that's a thing I have. Right, I can build an arboretum, or a forestry as it's called in this mod.
Is that
there's
a
more.
completely contained?
Look, you drop
So
that.
it's
Put
here,
the turrets behind the right.
here.
Where shall
To
I-
the right.
Having
I
a
should
quick
put
look.
that in
So where are the worms?
here.
There.
Incoming.
How does this even?
Ow.
Incoming where? Huh? Hmm?
No, me and
Uh,
Mike. There aren't
Put
any on this one.
there, and
Hey,
then
look at that. It's the Epcot Centre.
Yes, but made of bronze.
Yeah.
How
The
does
original
this
one.
how does this recipe recipe? So we're doing this one, which takes in 1 wood and produces 5 wood. Nice.
so this is a contained area where the spiders cannot physically get to it because
One
it's
would hope
completely
so.
surrounded
Yep.
by cliffs. So I'm just gonna put.
So I can
How
do
close?
that
This is not how
Yeah,
that
to feed
the
past
other
the
one.
wood through.
Every single one of these pipes is a
Well,
fucking insert.
Priority to the left.
Oh, actually,
left.
Yes.
close to it.
Probably close enough, actually.
So you're making clockwork oranges. With oop. There we go.
Some more.
And then you're going to use that
those.
to make some
There we go.
burning.
200.
inserts.
Blimey, let's put some of them back.
Also requires. Did that say him plate and tin rod? You're having a laugh.
The entire mod pack is having a laugh, mate. I get the feeling that's sort of the point of it, is it's just all a bit ridiculous.
Son of a flip.
You're closer.
Do you know what? Screw it. We've got plenty of belts. Just build it. Do.
We're getting closer than that.
This is a double. This belt is doubled up. Is on purpose.
Thank you.
Just got it in time, I think.
I think you did, yeah.
Oh, it does have a bit of damage on it.
That's fine.
Ah, shit! I'm bad at counting. Now there has to be a kink.
Oh, I see. You put turrets in a place where they can't get attacked.
Yep. It's hyper tactical.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. That's not how that works. There we go. Nobody look. Look away.
I like how there's a cloud of pellets from the scattergun just went round Mike and apparently didn't do any harm.
I am unkillable. It's fine.
Oh, good. I'm glad we've got you doing combat then.
I
Unkillable.
only have 12 fish left, though.
Oh, fish.
You can use fish as
Oh,
medikits.
you brought fish?
Yeah. Have you seen what I'm carrying to fight these great big spitty worm things with?
If you played your own Factorio, you could decide on your own level of spaghetti.
Is your chat criticising your
Give it a
delicious
moment.
Italian goods?
He
If
says
you run in
you could never play Factorio
and
because the
attack
spaghetti would kill.
the biters, I'll run in and just start luring fire from the worms.
Fighter, I have
Hello, I am a scary, scary person. Please come and bite me.
Hello, what's happening?
Not that much, not that much, not that much, not that much.
Someone's drawing ghosts and my bots are obliging and I
Spooky, spooky ghosts.
didn't allow this.
More biters.
Right, this goes here. This goes here because everything is awful. And I'm gonna redo all of this because
Gonna
Right,
eat you little
fish, fish.
fishy. I'm gonna eat you little fishy.
Red Dwarf Marathon when?
I don't think we could get away with just streaming Red Dwarf for a series.
Twitch watch party.
Yeah.
Right, burning and certies are going, so if you really insist on using more drills.
Where are those bites?
Hello,
come from?
this entire thing is
Crikey.
whinging. What's all this?
One more shot. There we go.
Hooray!
Short
You got
speed,
one.
Or have I cut it off?
I only have 2 fish left.
What's this etheric lamp doing?
Glowing.
Wait here then, Mike. You'll heal
Literally
up.
just glowing.
You heal pretty quickly once you start.
Once you stop getting bitten, you heal fairly quickly, do you?
Yeah.
This is okay.
This steam is full. I think this lamp, whoever put it in, may not be a pipe as you think it is.
Oh,
But it is in fact.
it's
a
got
lamp.
inny outies on both sides, sidey
Yeah, but it
wideies.
needs any outies on all 3 sides.
Oh yes, you're right. That was a fail.
One more shot, and we'll take that one out.
But you can probably move that undie along a bit and add it to the edge.
Probably could. I just put it there because I made it and I wanted to see what it was like, so I just put it somewhere. I'll
And
put it
broke,
there instead.
It broke everything.
Yeah, pretty much. Sorry about that.
So, no, you can make more though if you want to put them on horizontals. Anything that's actually transporting something can be replaced.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we actually
Tin
need
and
very much
copper.
lighting around. We'll probably be okay without. I do feel like this single forestry is kind of insufficient because it's taking a very, very long time. I mean, trees take a long time to grow, basically. Let's put it that way.
So all these copper burnies up here, are they not sufficient? Why do we need these ones down here? Oh, what are you doing? Oh, you're grinding. Okay. In that case, what are you doing?
Those are
Hey,
different.
you-
I think yeah, there's copper. The
These
ones
have
you
no input in it.
those are bronze, and the ones
Those are
the other ones
bronze.
were copper, or vice versa.
Right, those are the same color. Corporate needs to tell you the difference between these two colors.
They are not the same color.
They
Look-
are the same color.
Oh, yeah.
Look about here.
Yes, this is
Pink.
slightly more.
One is a much darker brown than the other.
It's slightly richer.
I'm not sure I could tell that if I hadn't realised there must be a difference because there's two different areas doing apparently the same thing. I might not have noticed very quickly. But when they're next to each other, it's pretty obvious. One is, I mean, it's sort of like one is orange and one is brown.
Ish. Hey, look, this is out of steam again. Except it's the hard steam. What's it called?
Hard steam.
Coal.
Water. Or ice, maybe?
You're pretty sure hard steam is ice, yes.
It was coal. It needed coal. But you were close. Oh, look. A chest full of coal. Pourquoi? Long reach doesn't help anymore, I think.
That's what
Alright.
coal is helpful because
Have
sometimes you want a lot of coal.
I achieved anything?
Alright, 1 wood becomes 5 wood.
Yes. But it takes
But
a
it takes
very, very
200
long
of
time
it,
to grow a tree, basically.
Are we producing more tin somewhere in the realm of this quantity like we have copper? Oh, Mike, you were grinding for copper, but you aren't grinding for tin.
This is true. Grinding is limited.
Yeah.
Is this a setting up thing? Is there a grindy
I
production?
just haven't done it, basically. It takes a lot of time and effort to put together the grinders.
Are the grinders not being
the
automated?
crushers, I think it is. No.
Can we?
Is the short answer.
Shall I try?
And we automate them? Yeah.
Should we? Are we going to need more of them as we go through the game?
And it depends
you
what
need
we
some
discover
for each
once we get
wood.
steam power up and running and then potentially move on to using electric stuff, and then suddenly
Yeah.
everything we've done here might become completely redundant.
Completely redundant.
Yeah, electric crushers. Probably don't take steam ones.
Do we need to crush tin at all, or should I just output more tin?
I mean, I've got
Yeah.
4 steam crushers building.
Well, I can make 5.
Yeah,
Do we
electric
need- how many
crushers
have we
are
got?
basically just iron versions.
Right. So we're trying to move on to the Iron Age at the moment, out of the Bronze
Yeah.
Age, Copper and Bronze
This
Age.
is, it's a very Minecrafty sort of problem right now.
Let's do that.
Where I've got basically this infrastructure in 3D, and then I'm trying to figure out what to do with all the crap. Did someone say we have cliff explosives? Because cliff is in the way.
No. I said someone thinks we have because they marked a cliff deletion.
It turns out I just sketched a ghost belt straight through the middle of a cliff because I needed to put down a ghost. I wanted a belt to go somewhere over there, and I thought I was going to sort it out later, and I haven't yet.
You were holding shift.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've moved.
Don't
the
hold
Yes,
shift,
because-
it's all underground.
Then yes, but it'll underground under every single tree as well.
Right, green science. Let's talk about that. Take. Ho ho ho. Green science. Where is it?
It is being
There.
gradually produced down the end of the bus.
Is this a
It's being
bronze?
produced fast enough for all our labs.
Yes, which is being produced faster than it's required. So green science is done for now. I've been sort of just looking through the list of things we can actually make and trying to decide what's worth adding onto the.
Well, with 62% of power, I think we should just wait.
Mm.
Although, what do we do now? Normally, it's really obvious in Factorio.
Blue
You
science.
just move stuff somewhere, and then it's better. But now we're going to have a completely different infrastructure. We don't even know what we're going to need to make.
Ooh, I've got a recipe for an iron chest now. That's quite exciting. That's the first iron thing I've seen.
It's 50% bigger as well than a
Ooh.
bronze chest, which is twice the size of a wooden or tin chest.
Mhm.
Actually getting to normal
Normal chest sizes,
size.
like B cup.
What is the normal chest size for 2021 though? I realised that I spoke over you
30
and
stacks.
made the same joke.
Apparently.
I've broken this. Sorry.
The copper offshore pumps are substantially slower.
Oops.
Well, they're just over a third of the speed.
Okay. An offshore pump is 1200 per second. Where's the copper one?
480 for copper.
This seems
Okay.
laborious, Mike. Is it because of all? Oh, these are burning.
I mean, yes, I've just got to get the relevant wretched things
oh,
properly
yeah, the
crafted.
coal in. You're gonna get the coal in.
I don't actually need the coal, that do I? Never mind, that's me being daft.
Well, no, because of the burners.
Yeah, I'll just do it manually.
Or you could just use the steam that's going to be here anyway.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
seems
true
easier. I'm not 100% sure what we want to do next at this point. I feel like I'm going to try and expand the wood production, just in case we
Could you
need
bring
it.
some steam up this way, Al, please?
I might as well. I have the technology.
Thank you.
Should we do it in
I've
the
used
top?
up all my wood chips.
Yeah, sure.
Seems like it'll work, right?
Good man, and then that
Whoa,
comes
whoa,
out, it's
whoa, whoa,
crushed,
whoa,
and
whoa.
then... Whoa.
So we might as well put steamies here. I'll go and get them.
Thank you.
Do you have any?
I do not.
Inserters? Oh, we'll use the map.
I've only got burner inserters.
The map will tell me here. Dare I press control click on that chest? No. What is this doing?
That's a good way to get a lot of stuff in your inventory.
You
That's
wanted the
Laurence
steam
trolling
inserters,
me.
Al? Those are steam inserters.
Oh, are they? I thought it was just Laurence trolling me.
Not always. This time it was Tristan trolling you.
Where did they come from? Oh, my
Place
robots.
them there. From
I
over.
was like, why did my robots place things I don't have? But you just use long reach.
This is, I suppose, the confusing thing about long reach is that sometimes things just appear because people are playing silly buggers, or sometimes useful buggers.
Long reach sounds like a place. Well, how many do we need? Not so many.
I've only got 4, so that's what we're having. is the short answer.
This is the wrong way. There we go. Dig it. Dig it. Can you dig it? There we go.
Do I have any steam piping?
I keep turning them around, but they're already facing the right way, which is a foolish thing to do. Right, here we go.
Okay.
You be over here now. You... This is alright.
Something.
This is fine.
That's where that went wrong.
Do you know what? I don't need these. These pipes are very heavy. I ran out of pipes. Give me pipes. Give me that.
Oh, I've got a load of steam pipes. I can probably come and help with that.
Assist.
Hang on a minute. How are you doing around the bottom? Like that.
Yeah. And then I thought I might as well. Well, it doesn't need to be connected because it's already connected to the steam. So I'm saving a few pipes. You see, none of this needs to be connected.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Well, that one does. That'll do. It's fine. If it's asymmetrical, it's weirder. And if it's weirder, it's funner. That really doesn't need to be there, does it now? Can we just do that? No, stop it.
What are you doing?
I'm making it less brain hurty.
You're making it less worky as well.
Ooh, okay.
What's that?
Your piping has broken Mike's fragile little mind.
My
You
mind is
fixed
fragile.
that.
It is not.
You did that. He says in his best Lister voice.
Oh,
You
that was
smack-
best.
Only?
I'm thinking about extension and extendability.
Stop it.
Uh,
Those things are overrated.
just gonna move this down here for a second.
And they one more peep. Oh, let's walk closer. Closer. You're not in range of this blueprint. closer. 6 inches. Can I admin myself and just... Ah! Why did you do that? That's okay, easiest to save, did you notice?
It did.
It wasn't. I don't know.
It was inferior amounts of saving. Wait. You don't need to be connected here at all.
You need to build those under people, not next to them.
Oh wait, you can... Yeah.
Yeah, I tried. I mean, yeah, so sue me.
Studio. Lawrence has got his robots turned off.
Laurence hasn't got any robots.
Laurence is a loser.
Ta-da!
Round and round and round we go, where we stop. Who cares? Because ultimately we're gonna... Well, the only reason... Do you know what? I've got a better idea for extensibility here, Mike.
Welcome to
Let's
Laurence
do this.
Plays going round and round in circles.
Yeah, that looks good to me. So we put that up top, then this comes through to mid, and then I just need to pocket craft. Oh, steam engine! Iron boiler! Whoa.
Oh, and someone's researching heavy armor as well, so they can go out and hit biters, I assume. Oh, we can research submachine guns now. Yay! That takes iron and tin to make ammunition for it.
We're almost back to vanilla.
Well, we've just made tin at a reasonably almost dense output.
Clockwork scatterbot. It's a little flying robot jobby that shoots things with a
Yeah,
shotgun.
the normal combat bots are not great. So
Mm.
I was just about to see if
It
James
does
makes
say
a
their
tin
lives are
box.
brutal and short, but they're in their own dim way. They love you. So, yeah.
Like cats. If we just copy paste with this, then someone will build them. If you build it, they will come.
Yep, I've just got to pocket craft some crushers.
Yeah, it's the crushers that are the limiting factor here, I suspect. Oops. Oh, that's right. I can help with the steam pipes, but not with so
Why
much of
don't
the
you have
crushers.
robots?
Just not bothered making any, basically.
But the trolling is not happening.
Even better.
How are we doing on Steam?
How are we doing on wood?
doing all right for Steam.
Got wood. Is any of these telling me that it's like they're all on? Is what I'm thinking.
It's backing up now, at least.
That's true. But it keeps getting used in bursts.
The tree
forest
growing
trees.
thing I put down ages ago when I was first talking about trees has run 5 times in all of that time. These are really... I mean, yes, okay, trees take a long time to grow. I get that. But it is rather slow.
This factory is breathing.
What I think we want to
it's
do
also
is try and have the forestries towards the edge of the factory rather than the middle, so that they absorb pollution.
Maybe. Do they just absorb pollution by just being there, or is that a specific thing you have to do with them?
circle of
I don't know, is the honest truth.
Okay.
instead of walls, arboretums.
You can also just put them basically anywhere with burner inserters.
So they just burn their own product. Yeah.
No, but I mean, so that you
Never
feed them
sample your own
into
product.
the factory, but
Oh,
they-
right. Yeah,
they're
gotcha.
self-sufficient. You don't need
Yes.
large infrastructure.
Well, one of these was making.
Yeah.
repair
And I think the amount of pollution we're creating, we're going to need more than a few arboretums to to tidy it up.
Minus
yeah,
3 per
it's-
minute.
Yeah, I mean, that bite of base there. Ooh, interesting. What I pressed?
Yeah. So
Our
one of
drills
these.
are producing about 400 per
I
minute.
was going to say the stone furnace is producing 3 per minute. So the 5 arboretums here will offset almost all of the stone furnaces right next to them that are producing the glass.
So this bite of base here is going to be attacking us right now, and this one are going to attack us very shortly.
Yes.
And that's just the ones we can see. Pollution is off the
There they
map there, and there, and there.
Incoming.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's quite a lot.
Below you guys, they're attacking the furnaces.
They seem
Do
to
you mind?
They seem to have got
Okay.
finished off quite quickly. Should we stop researching military and research walls so we can just put a wall around the base and at least then we'll know where they're attacking and why?
Can do. At least we could also just ship all the
And that's only going to take
ammo
60
to them
times
quite
10.
easily. Now, question about wood. Is there any actual production of wood besides this arboretum?
No. Other than those little arboretums down there, we've just been pulling up trees from the ground for wood,
Why is there a belt with...
which is why I started making them.
Hang on, do these accept wood and then just make more wood?
Yes. That's how trees work. You put wood in,
Oh, I
they grow. The tree grows, and eventually you get more tree.
I feel like you tried to relate that to real life, but I don't think that's how that works. Also, what's this? When I hover over the tree, is that where it's absorbing pollution from? Yeah, that would make sense actually. So it shows you the chunks. Maybe we should use that strategically. Right, so it's basically Covarex but with wood.
Kind of, yes.
Yeah, that's slow as heck.
It is. Heck is also quite a slow thing in general. I'm sort of working on trying to make more of them.
Because we need it
some
for
wood.
repair packs. In fact, at this point, repair packs is worse than just replacing things.
Yeah. Oh, we've nearly got walls. I'll get a wall production up and running in a second because I've got lots of
We're
stone.
gonna get stone walled.
Harp. One. What am I out of now? Still wood? Wood. Wood, 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 wood. Ooh, can make 2 more.
I guess when we move away from something like copper, we turn it all into repair packs because they're slower and less durability. But
if we
still
have,
works.
you're assuming that we're not going to carry on needing at least some copper forever.
Yeah, if we're still having a drain on it. Then...
And I think at the very least we're going to carry on producing red science, which is going to require at least some copper. So I think it'll be a long, long time until we don't need copper at all. If at all.
It does seem slightly strange that the improving our artillery shell range requires knowing a bit more about copper.
Yes,
we're very early on in our understanding of these elements.
Very, very early on in our understanding of artillery.
I'm keen to try and get some sort of iron production going.
That sounds like an excellent idea.
Does anyone have any preference about whether which iron deposit out of the 3 that I can see clearly on the map?
Northwest one is 2.7 million. That's huge.
So there's 2.7 million, there's 1.3 mil, and there's a 705k.
Let's go for the big one because it's big. And
okay. So
it does mean that we get to the later needing more, and the 705k we sort of think, that's tiny, can't be bothered.
Yeah, but hopefully by then we'll have some sort of train-like systems.
Yeah.
Chat is suggesting using electric mining drills as soon as possible to help with clean up, to help avoid pollution. Yeah, we're working towards electric. Well, we've got electricity now. We just haven't got anything that will use electricity. So we'll get there sooner or later, I'm sure. How do I make walls? That's my current question. Stone bricks. How do I make stone bricks? Just out of stone. Okay, and a assembly machine, presumably, because it doesn't say otherwise.
These bikes do not fold very easily to shotguns, do they?
If you let them get closer, they do, but then they also bite you on the nose.
The actual spawner, though.
Oh,
if they only bite you on your nose, you're lucky. The bite you on all kinds of parts of your anatomy.
Why is this stopped? Has this run out of wood?
They can reach.
Yes.
Run out of wood?
Yeah, the assembly machine assemblers have run out of wood to make the wooden beams to go into the assembly machines.
See, I thought there might be more than just what I wanted using wood, because we weren't making just repair packs in the first place.
I don't even know if I've made enough. Where are those going?
That should quieten those fires down for a bit.
What are you? Oh, you're
gone forever.
research labs. I'm going to steal these. Put them in here.
Going to remember some super urgent work, which is obviously much more urgent than me having tea and nappers.
Pollution production window. It seems weird. The number of each building changes based on your time base. If you've gone 10 minutes, it's seems to suggest we have 4.2k burner miner drills.
4.2 thousand burner miner drills. What?
Yeah, it's just linking it to the pollution per
Oh, I
minute.
see.
Or,
Maybe it's how much they've been running at that particular time then.
yeah, it's how much pollution they've produced. But I thought the point of that was it tells you how many of them there are.
Maybe it just tells you how much pollution they've made, which is slightly different.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think it is looking at it how much pollution it's done total.
Insert advisors.
Yeah, we've made
Oh,
29 mining drills.
These are nice wobbly lines. Look, trees and tiles.
Peeps. Oops.
Pollution absorbed by damaging trees.
I assume that means that the trees getting damaged removes the pollution, not that if you go up and punch a tree that somehow removes pollution.
That would be nice.
Science,
Then you could sort of.
science demands we try and find out.
Why don't we just flood these belts with wood?
Where are you planning to get this wood from?
These trees over here.
Well, yeah, I've just been trying to automate a way of making trees, of making wood, making, yeah,
Yeah,
stuff.
but it'd be nice if it ended up on the belt, right? On the bus.
Yes.
Mind you, putting this on the actual belt is going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah. The easiest way to do that is probably to put it all in a chest and have the chest unload onto the belt.
Yeah. Oh, I should have wood anyway. Waste of fucking time. Everything I do is a waste of time.
It is known.
Itawero. Now, how about... Yeah, it's good. Wait, don't put that in yet, because I'm going to borrow that exerter.
What?
Just give me
No,
a
put it
second,
in at the bottom or something. Oh, I see. Why are you putting it in there, of all places?
because I'm here. We're going to run out of... Oh, actually, you only made... I thought it was going further. Never mind. This is slow. I don't like it. In that case, yeah. So that would take a lot less time than it did. See, I don't have one, so you're going to have to build it.
Where did you get that? What did you do with the chest you just picked up? Oh, you mean the inserter. Right, gotcha.
There you go. There's a big gap for your forestry unit.
Yeah, I ran out of glass.
It's
Oh,
fine
I've got
anyway.
more glass. Glass is easy. There we go. And at least the forestries build quickly.
What's going on up here? Building. I'm helping, apparently. Against my will, but there you go.
Oh yeah, walls. That's what I was doing before I got
Constitute.
owled.
Al dente? Why are you going over there? I'm not even nearby.
34 walls.
Oh, that's
so
why
far.
my bots aren't making it.
Mine have just given up halfway towards it. These don't turn very well. We had this discussion though. Get out then.
These bots are not for turning.
I assume he's on the monocycle again.
Yeah. It's not good for intra-factory transport. You need a Segway for that.
Chimpanzee riding on a Segway. Chimpanzee riding on a Segway.
You say so?
There was a thing on YouTube at a point.
Many years ago.
There are many things on YouTube, and they're always happy.
It was about a chimpanzee that was riding on a Segway.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I thought so.
Said nobody ever.
I've put a wall up in front of that little line of turrets. I don't know if that's going to help very much.
Maybe. It'll help the fighters know which way to go to get to the turrets.
I haven't-
Go around.
I haven't set walls up to funnel them in because that seemed, I don't know, likely to result in lack of turrets.
I am now. Just give me a call.
That'll funnel them in a little bit.
Hey! picked up my monowheel?
You did it get towed because you can't be trusted with it?
Someone picked it up.
I
But no
assume
one's
it might.
admitting.
See?
He's not saying anything. So
Who,
it's not-
me? What? I am muted because I have a crying baby in the background, and I don't want to be too noisy.
Fair enough. I have a
Someone's
monowheel, but I
got-
didn't steal a monowheel from anyone. It was
I
my
put
very.
your monowheel back I did put your monowheel back next to you, Al, and then you ran away from it.
I didn't see it show up. There it is. It was far away. So
No, it was just very
somewhere
small.
wrong.
Blimey, you did put a lot of wood down in that chest.
I had a lot. I said maybe we should, do the.
I suppose if you've been harvesting wood with bots, then that makes sense. You do end up with quite a lot that way.
I might have been. It does show up. I was digging it up, and then I looked at my inventory, and I had several hundred stacks, and I'm pretty sure I hadn't just done that. So
Yeah, well, that's actually quite good because it means it's going to essentially prime the belt. In fact, it has fully primed the belt now. It's now going out onto the out into the world onto the bus. So
well, that was the point.
that's quite
So
nice.
that we can have some, basically.
Yeah,
Put this in your inventory, though.
and once that runs out, we can get an idea of how fast the wood is actually being produced by the thingy.
Yes. Thingy.
Oh.
Might as well do
Why
another
is this
one of
bus
these.
slightly too wide?
Because
Yeah,
it wasn't made by professionals. Is it? What is this? What's happening here? Let me talk
Yes,
about how that does.
too wide here. I'm going to move these ones, top one, down.
Ron's
to-
ravioli is just being added to the bus temporarily. And then immediately taken into the science lab. And it could just go to the science lab. Production.
Oh, that's the wrong thing.
I was wondering why you're suddenly wanting that.
I wasn't. I was wanting this.
You got a bit of
How do I use the FNAI thing? I want to find.
Yeah, what?
What's it called?
Click
So
on it. Go to FNEI search,
am-
not default search, because default search sucks.
So I want
And then type in what you
I've
want.
always used the default search.
Oh,
iron ore
It sucks.
crushing.
FYI.
It's just different.
And worse, in my not remotely humble opinion.
Okay, aiming for grinding 2 as a technology so we can get pushed iron ore. That's right.
Grinding too.
Extra grindy.
Okay. I seem to still have a shitload
Bigger
of
grinder.
because apparently I can make wooden sticks.
We can make.
There you
We
go.
can research furnaces that look like R2D2.
Right. What are we doing now? What's next?
Ooh, should we? Do you think we should try and get radar? It'll
Yes.
take quite a
Are
long
you
time.
listening to what Mike just said?
He wanted grinding too, didn't he? Sorry, yes.
Yes, please.
I wasn't really
Because
listening.
then the point about grinding 2 is we can then get iron ore crushed down into crushed iron. That doubles your iron production.
Okay, we need the R2D2s, and we need electronic circuits for that, and we need. Why can we? Oh, we are researching electronics one. Okay. That's why I can't start it.
I'm sure these large copper frames can be done elsewhere. As in, are being made elsewhere. Let's have a look. Steel a couple, right? Small. Oh, so many pipes in this game. Let me out. The only large copper frame we're making is all the way over there. This place is intéressant. Run as fast as you can. Can't run. Oh, yeah.
You can't catch me. I'm a large iron copper frame.
I see. So we had a temporary 5-wide bus, and then it went down there because this is exactly how every single game of Factorio goes when people are involved.
Actually, it's the wood that's the problem, but never mind. I've done it this way now.
This large copper frame is not being produced in enough speeds.
Wood should
You know
have been one lower.
Let's go back to what I was doing.
Yeah, I guess so. One lower? No, it'd have to be two lower.
Two lower, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, that wouldn't be too difficult to do. And then we might as well unkink this one. Oops. Oh, don't do that.
What did we do last time that crashed it, so that we don't do it again? Because
It was something to do with the to-do list.
oh yeah, I couldn't reproduce it, even though I tried as a. I did a developer try, which is I can't do it, make the tester do it.
As a project manager, I will
Didn't need to
bet
do that,
you
Laurence.
Sorry?
that it is
Didn't need to do
something
that.
to do with an uncommitted transaction.
But I felt like I wanted to because it was a kinked.
Yeah.
No, I mean, this would carry on along here and become this level.
Well, it came.
Because,
Oh, I see what you mean.
because the woods.
All right. Fine. Wait, hang on. No, it wouldn't. Well, no, it doesn't. Rather. Oh, I don't know. Shall I just let you tidy it up because you seem to not think you know. You seem to know what you're doing, and I don't.
Okay.
I've cut the supply off at the beginning of it, so it doesn't just fill it up unnecessarily.
My stream is watching me pocket craft a whole bunch of crap.
Yeah. This may not be quite up to the normal quality level of my streams when I'm playing space exploration, but it's just slightly tricky doing a stream with multiple people on. It's less sort of me doing things to entertain other people. It's more just sort of a hey, you can come along and watch us play if you want. So yeah.
Sorry, I haven't been. That was a bit of a nightmare. Suddenly realised I haven't sent Ollie his camping for me or any of his work. So I did that.
Oh, there's
And
a
then I was like, oh
thing.
crap, we're supposed to send back my homework this evening for tomorrow. And then I realised in doing that, that was the thing I was just starting Fatma's one when you mentioned about the last night playing. I discovered I have enough set up for tomorrow, but her Wednesday work, I need scanning.
I've got some walls now, so I'm thinking I'll put these in along here, and we can sort of then use that to try and work out where we're getting attacked. There we go.
Yeah. So now it's. Oh, the point is, I feel like it's too late to make narcos because by the time the oven is hot, and then it goes in,
It'll be 9:15.
and then it has to be in,
25 past.
and then it has to stand.
Does anyone have any spare burner inserters?
No. Oh yes, I've got one.
So,
Thank you. Thank you.
are you happy with tea and a chocolate?
There we
Yeah,
go.
chocolate.
Would you like
I've got some more left as well.
What's the dump stuff in nearby machines?
I think it's Shift C.
Or would you like
Thank you.
All right. Ooh, I was right.
I have a quick
That
think
sounds
about this too. This is where
It's interesting. You're clearly planning with belts, whereas I tend to plan with machines and then put the belts in afterwards.
so there's going to be. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
So Laurence, if you pay attention here a second.
Hmm?
So the idea is that these will be iron crushers.
Yeah.
They'll be there like that. So it'll be
Yes, that makes sense.
Bye.
this bit I'm currently on is going to disappear. This little connector. It's just as a temporary measure because.
Yeah, makes sense.
We don't have
Once
iron
it's running to that work. Yep. So they'll go through there. It'll then get put back onto this. It'll come round, and
Yep.
combine through here. It'll go into the smeltery.
Makes sense. Do
So
you
I've
need a
marked
stream
stuff
of coal in here as well?
I think I do. Yeah.
Probably
Iron
going in
crushers
here.
don't use electricity.
Oh, drive me.
They do, but it's the furnaces that need it.
Oh, the iron boilers.
Yeah, I'm just going to bring it
Oh, and
up
those furnaces
from
as well.
here.
You're not using your own backpack.
Is that so? Oh, electric crushers. Yes, that's quite exciting. So we're going to need to start working on steam engines and things, and trying to work out how to actually start getting electricity into all of this nonsense.
Yeah.
We do know steam engines and iron boilers.
Yes, but we
Just-
don't have anything to put the electricity into at the moment, though, do we?
We don't have any iron to make iron boilers with.
Okay.
Oh, and
We can make small wooden poles and large wooden poles. Or you
Oh,
mean the machines?
I meant machines, really.
What discussion are we making? What's all this?
Electricity we're thinking about.
This looks like iron production. Do we not have sufficient? No, we haven't got any iron. Obviously.
Any
We
old
don't
I'm
have
guns?
making
sufficient
it
iron
now.
production because we don't have any.
That's pretty
Oh,
likely to
But
not be.
iron.
If we don't need
I
any,
want
then that's
to.
It's weird when you see
I do want
vanilla icons and things popping up in
Yeah.
the mod, isn't it? So
Steam engine.
Steam engines, yes. Hang on, that looks weird. I recognise that.
Just going to give this a quick kickstart. Oh, can you not?
kickstart my heart.
This might be a little bit awkward. Can't do iron in the stone furnaces.
Ah.
Oh,
Might need a bronze furnace.
Yeah.
yeah. There's bronze furnaces. Takes a stone furnace and a load of reinforced bronze plates.
Okay.
I can send
So,
you some bronze plates if you want.
yes,
Might be
please.
like that.
Do you want to
That's
just build a
fine.
relatively small number? Oh no, they need upgrading. We need stone furnaces to upgrade to bronze furnaces. So presumably we'll need bronze furnaces to upgrade to iron furnaces. Maybe. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's ask FNEI because that's what it's there for.
All the reinforced plates are going into the science.
No, an electric furnace only takes iron, another type of iron, and copper. So we don't need. So yeah, we won't be reusing any of these stone furnaces for other things. They'll either just sit there, or we'll scrap them, or put them in a box and shoot it. Or I think there might be some way of scrapping them. We'll have to see.
But are we doing the standard vanilla beginnings of power? Because I do see once we've got all these bits, obviously that
once we've got iron, yes, we can start doing that. I think.
that's the goal. So what we're doing in the meantime. What needs doing? We can make new guns.
We can't actually. Oh, Academy, did we
What can we
research
make
that?
with the stuff that we've actually got going?
The honest answer to that is not a huge amount just yet. Oh, it's too close to that. Ah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Because that's just my temporary insertion. We need to just get what's it called? You know, thingy bobs.
We're working.
Cool.
We're working towards grinding too, but in the meantime, yeah, it's getting some bronze furnaces together so we can start making iron.
Thank you.
I'll
So-
make you 2.
Yeah, which is enough for now.
I was going to say, I could make them. I could set it up so they're made off the bus, but I don't think it's worth it. We're probably
We
not
don't
going
know
to
what
use.
else they're going to be used for.
Yeah, we're not going to
Yep.
use them for very long,
So-
hopefully.
Yes, they are making iron. Yes.
How many more machines will you want, Mike?
Oh, about 400 in the end. But right now, wait, don't nick my belt. For now, just another 8, please. I've got the stone furnaces. Just need 8 by 96 more reinforced bronze plates, please.
Doesn't say.
I've nearly got 24.
I'll take them.
It's a start.
Can you get FNEI to tell you what requires?
Yes, if you right-click on it instead of left-click, or vice versa.
Fighters here, which I just shot.
If I go back here.
Did the wall help?
Oh,
I don't think so. Is the honest truth.
Fair enough.
Before they actually got that.
We probably need to. I think the
you.
turrets need to be. Sorry, the walls need to be backed up with turrets, otherwise they're not particularly.
Yeah, I'm just going to
Effective.
put 2 turrets in now.
left to right click do the same thing.
Then you're using FNEI in the wrong mode, I suspect.
Or just using it wrong.
Yeah, if you right-click
Right
on a
here.
thing, it tells you what uses
There we
that
go.
thing. If you left-click
There
on
we
it, it tells you how to make it.
Okay. It tells you.
Here we go. Now, are these burner inserters getting themselves cold?
What is this incineration recipe? Okay, that literally makes nothing at all.
Yeah, so that'll be a way.
okay,
That's
so you
incineration is a way
can't-
of disposing of things that you don't want.
You can't get it to tell you what. E.g., it will not tell me about iron if I look for the bronze furnace. Yeah.
Ah, no, you'd have to look for iron ingots or something like that.
So I look for iron ore.
No, but I can't do a reverse lookup now to see if
You can look up an iron ingot and then see what that's made from. You can't and on what it's made in. You can't look up a bronze furnace and find out what it can do. No. You don't find out what machines can do. You find out how you make products or what can be made from products.
Yeah.
It's too used to Minecraft.
Yeah, basically, which is where it came from. Because obviously the question was, do we need to automate X? So well, it depends what X is for. It doesn't tell me.
But we're going to try and move on to the electric furnaces as quickly as possible. That's why we're researching electronics at the moment. So I suspect quite soon we're going to want to start automating making basic circuits. Oh, blimey. Which...
particularly complicated?
Green circuits are made from a basic circuit board, which is made from glass, and copper foil, which is made from copper ingot. And also from a thermionic tube, which is made from glass and copper wire, which is made from a copper ingot. And also tin solder, which is made from a tin ingot. So, yeah, there's quite a few things. There are quite a few things that go into a green circuit.
Copper foil, that's the thing we should look at now. Can we make it yet? No. Presumably at the end of electronics.
Yeah, that comes with electronics.
So let's start
Along
there.
with basic computers, which require more thermionic tubes. So this might be maybe making... Oh, I've just noticed there's a massive quantity of cliffs in the way of the bus. Should we turn the bus? Because we're going to have to sooner or later.
Yeah, the water as well.
Where on the bus is someone just puts a belt down? Do you want the iron to come in?
Bottom?
Here, I guess. That's the next one.
Yeah, at the bottom, basically. Yep. Oh, wait, it's not the bottom, Tristan, because there's the reinforced bronze plates coming out the bottom of there as well.
Oh, yeah. Good point. It almost doesn't matter because we're turning it before it's going to be involved.
It's true.
It just has to be below everything else.
Hmm.
Alright, we'll try and work out the best way of getting iron through everything. Found it.
It's 4 on this, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I've got a path. Oh, this is going to be... I apologise to Al's chat, Laurence's chat, my chat, Jeffrey's chat, and Pete's chat. And many other chats that happen to be listening. And many other chats that are not listening. But I don't apologise to Tristan because he's got it coming. This is going to be one janky, janky scuffed belt.
Tristan?
Bear with.
Notice how there's, because the green science is going the other way, there's only 3 things here. I don't know whether I've done this right or whether this is better or worse way of doing it.
It seems like a situation.
I would be inclined to insert something else in there. Just leave it as it was and just allow something else to take that space.
Ooh, pizza.
Oh, you mean think of that we could stick the iron in there when it turns up?
Yeah.
Someone mentioned pizza.
As it is, that's.
I've been issued with pizza.
Okay, you can do that as well.
You've been issued with pizza.
Yep.
All right, we can put the iron in on this one. This one.
I meant to go the other way.
So when Mike brings the iron along, he can put it in here, and it can go like this.
I need to stop just taking all the belts now because there's quite a lot in there. Hundreds in there now.
Blimey.
When it was 20, I didn't feel bad taking it all.
There's only 2 circuits. Right,
yeah.
So is glass something we're making on site?
Yes, glass is that sort of turquoisey stuff that's on the middle bus thing.
Oh yeah, hello. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that. Thermionic tube is going to be even more copper. Ingos this time. So we need copper ingos. Okay, fine. Thought that would be plates, but there you go. And 1 tin soldier, which is tin. That's actually really cheap.
So we can make foil and tubes here, perhaps. And
yeah.
Oh, let's have another look at the green circuit production.
It probably needs to be copy pastable.
Yeah, true. Actually, yeah. All right. Let's do this for expandability, because we're probably going to need lots of all of this nonsense.
I haven't worked out any of the proportions here.
I'm bringing iron along with this belt right now.
Okay, probably turn left and
left.
So
Not
one
that
No, a bit further. Yeah, that one. So
copper wire
these
is
two can make the if we bring it in here, then we can bring the the foil and the. Did you say thermionic tubes only require copper?
and glass.
Oh, okay. Maybe put glass on put them both on this. Oops.
Copper wire and glass. So we're
Oh,
going to
copper
be
wire
making.
and glass. Okay, so we're gonna need to make
Right,
copper
so
wire.
We need
So
copper wire.
just shove
Everything
copper
takes
up here.
0.8 seconds. As far as I can tell, literally everything takes 0.8 seconds. We said we need 3 thermionic tubes, so we need 3 times of them. But everything takes the same amount of time. And of course, it creates 2. That's nice. So
Clockwork punk bot takes 1.6 seconds.
weird proportions. What does?
The clockwork punk bot.
Thank you.
The construction bots we have.
Is this half a candied orange?
Yeah.
Num.
91%. I'll be able to actually say what these machines are doing soon, and then everything can be a lot nicer.
Oh, that's an alcoholic chocolate.
Best sort.
Whoa. That is a liqueur, mate. Cool, Benny.
Are we out of steam again? No. Well, we're a little bit low on steam.
Yes, we're low on steam.
Just noticing that these these science machines are running very, very slowly.
Do we need? Is there anything we can upgrade to electric now? Before, rather than trying to expand steam. Also, radars would be really useful.
I think we're going to need. I think we're going to need a lot of electrical stuff for radar because radars are kind of electrical.
I guess one thing we can upgrade is stuff that isn't using steam, which is the dicky bits. I'm assuming assemblers require stuff that we are currently gated behind.
No, it's mostly just we need copper copper ingots going in here, right? Going in here, I think, where I'm standing. But I'd kind of like to just set them all up properly first, and then we can just make sure. Because if we make mistakes, we'll feel silly, basically. And it's only there's only 5% of this electronics research, 4% of this electronics research to do, so it's nearly there. Dumpty dumpty dum.
I've suddenly got steam ass. Okay, that's not going to be replaced, then, is it? So what can we use electricity for at this point?
I'm not sure we can. I think we've just researched electricity, but we haven't actually researched anything to use the electricity.
You know, in the Philip Pullman series, everything was Anne Barrett rather than electric. What was electricity? Was it just Anbar?
I can't remember.
Neither can I. That's
What are you doing here? Oh, iron plates. Okay.
Near there. Bum, bum, bum.
I figured we want them fairly
Bunky, bum.
promptly.
Seems likely. Yes. There we
Hooray,
go.
bunky, bunky. Right.
Right. So this one was
Mark
going to make. This one was going to make foil if I can find it.
Foil.
You'd think it'd be in the intermediate products, wouldn't you? But I can't see it.
I think it'd be in the search where you type foil in.
That would be sensible. So you often. Oh, it looks like. Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting it to look like. So that was that one. This was going to be wire, and then this was going to be these things, thermionic tubes, which require wire, as you said, and glass. Good. So far, so good.
No, you need 2 of them.
Well, we can extend it
twice as
later.
many.
At the moment, I'm just trying to get the right things in.
Yeah. Okay. And this is the output. But the copper wire is only for the thermionics, right? Yeah,
so
that's why
far.
you've done it this way. I see. This is an awkward size thingy. I think we should have probably made a little bit more of a gap. That's okay. So then your actual.
We also need to make basic circuit boards, which are glass and copper foil again. So the foil is being made. Oh, that's why this foil is being made. So we need to splitter this, like so.
Probably that. Like that? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, it's going out at the top. Never mind. What the fuck are you doing? But yeah, that makes sense. Now it's spaghetti again.
Boards. This isn't too bad. As spaghetti goes, this is quite mild.
Well, the foil might as well be down here? I don't know. Never mind.
And then basic circuit boards, thermionic tubes which we've got, and then tin solder as well, which we've not got yet.
Yeah. One tin solder can come in from here. Really. What's this splitting? Oh, this one.
Tin solder, which is just tin. Okay. Are you tin or are you? No, you're iron. I think you're iron. I can't tell what half these things are. Is this one tin? This one must be tin.
That's tin. Yeah.
Yes, that's 10.
Oh, I just remembered.
That is currently still ingots and plates on the same belt.
Yes.
It may not be staying like that from what we've been doing.
Okay. Tin guts.
Also, the copper one switches to ingots only.
Oh, good, because that's what we're expecting out of it.
I may have unnecessaried a little bit of some of the stuff then, but never mind.
Actually, if we do this,
yeah,
Al can pick all of this up.
What are you doing? Why is the plates going?
Pick everything that comes off that belt up.
Are you serious? That's the entire belt.
It'll stop.
Just keep picking stuff up until you've
many
got
things will
full
stop.
inventory.
Oh, it didn't take long.
There's a tiny bit more.
Just give the last bit a shake, and you'll get it all.
Yeah, that's done now.
Oh, I've run out of assembly machines. I need one more. I need one more assembly machine to finish.
There you go.
I have it.
Thank you.
I hadn't seen the ghost one when I put it down.
Never mind. Right, green circuits. Get.
Right, that's all it takes. Can we just take that and rotate it? It's not the majority of the bus, just to begin. Also,
no, because we're going to extend this quite a lot.
Since we have some boilers over here, let's make more steam at this end. These steams are whinging. Oh, we didn't bring any coal up here. Is there coal on the bus? There's no coal on the bus. Is that important? Should that be a thing? That sounds like a thing that you normally
Potentially, yeah. I can see how that could be useful.
I can see how it would be immediately useful, for example. Let's do that. That's probably what's wrong here, then. Like, these not being on is not helping. Not pumps, thank you. Boy.
What's the best way to do this?
I did fuel them earlier, but
stone brick. Stone brick made of stone? Just basic stone?
Yes, and it can be made in an assembler or in your pockets, which is quite neat. It's a neat trick.
This is iron. What's this doing? Oh, not worried. It's wood. It's not wood. It's science. Ah, didn't take me all the way. Stone is over here somewhere. This is too far away. None of this is stone brick that I've been walking past, is it?
No, I don't think we have stone brick on the bus. I think we just have stone somewhere, but
maybe I have stone on the bus.
No, probably don't.
Oh, the wood's nice and solid then.
Oh, you're snaking it through everything.
Yeah, seemed like an idea. I don't know whether it's a good idea, but it was an idea.
From here upwards, it's connected, assuming ghosts are placed.
Okay.
Okay, I see. Please give me your stuff.
I feel like you've gone round the wrong side here with the because now it can't be extended.
Well, it can be. You just have a gap of one between the machines.
Can I make any of these things?
But I already had these belts in place.
Yeah. Oop. There we go. Steam is starting to make its way into the whole system. There's
connected ones that have no power.
Yeah, that we are that low on steam. They're just going, well, what do you expect?
I like pass.
I'm going to do that.
I'll make these in my pocket.
So
Oh,
these
do you
aren't going to
think
be
we
using
could
any because
we
we're
could
not.
use now we've got iron? We could use an iron. Could you use an iron boiler to make steam that we can put into the steam furnace facility?
I have returned.
Dun dun dun.
Uh,
Do you reckon an iron
Maybe.
boiler would be able to make the? Yeah, because it's copper
It looks
boiler
like you
to
can
iron
pocket.
boiler, so I would expect so.
It does look pocket craftable.
Yeah,
But I'll pick up a shitload of
buttload
iron and see what happens.
You're gonna need a load of stone bricks. You need 40 stone bricks and 50 iron
That's
ingots.
right, I just
and-
picked up a shitload of.
Yeah, give that a shot.
Well, that's not going to take all day or anything. Oh, hello. Big nose.
Hello. Although that said, stuff is sort of just about starting to work, so almost.
I've disabled the iron plating at the moment.
Okay.
Jen says that's
rotated
definitely
one of the machines.
Quantro. Okay, so I mean, it still needs the.
So is someone? Oh no, it's over there. Never mind. Is someone nicked my coal chest?
Colchester. It still needs a coal on the bus sort of jobby going on. So can we do that?
Yeah, having coal on the bus is probably a good idea. So yes,
Coal
I
on
think
the bus goes
do feel free to add it.
all the way. Oh, why is the coal slowing down such a considerable amount?
Probably because we're out of steam. No, actually, that wouldn't make sense. We don't have
seems like
steam.
a
We don't have
major-
steam-powered mining drills, so it's not going to be that.
Ah. I need a magician to make these ghosts a reality.
Oh, I've
You
only
have
got
bots.
I've only
I
got
haven't got
10.
any-
I can't help with
I
that.
haven't got any. I haven't got any
Go
belts.
into a chest full of belts.
Oh, I need a long. I've got a long.
I'm busy. Oh, thank you.
Hooray! We've just made our first two electronic circuits.
Yay.
Marvel, everyone.
3,
I'm doing my mob.
4.
Marvelous.
Yay!
Marvelous. Okay, this is wrong anyway, so I'm glad we haven't got any. Gonna have to
Don't worry about
do-
the iron ingots going in there. They're not part of the bus.
You don't need to follow that part to go up there. You just go straight
Yeah, but I
across
need-
that iron thing and join on.
Stop talking! I need to get the coal up there. And
Oh.
it's all in the way.
Why do you need coal?
Yeah,
Oh,
like that.
for boilers and things. Right, yeah.
Yeah, like that. And now we can also consider making it go underneath.
Yeah.
Look, someone's doing it for me, so I don't have to think about it.
So if that
Would you go under there? No.
goes
Nothing like
there,
So, hang on, what are you guys making here? You're making
a
Oh, green
mess.
science. I mean that as well, but green science is the theoretical aim there. Cool.
Making
that's-
the best of a
Um,
bad situation. Can I do this? Oh, I can. I'll do.
I'm tempted to make a offshore pump steam powered electric plant generation of there.
I mean, that's kinda
Electrometron.
gonna go here, really.
Try that with some words.
Words?
Electric plant generation of doom.
Doom? Why would you generate
Doom.
doom?
Well,
Do we know if the
I mean,
offshore
you know,
pump takes power in this one?
Let's put some coal in here.
Let's
I
have a
do
look
not
at
know.
it. Let's have a look at it and
We've
see
got
if it
attacked
says.
to the north.
Is there any? Where are the pipes? Are they near me? Oh, they are. Why does Alt keep going away? I'm not pressing it, I swear.
Well, if it keeps going away,
Cannot reproduce.
Someone else is pressing it. That appears to have successfully connected to the Steam situation. I think what I might want to do here is that belt that someone's drawing, I might actually put everything so that it's near that belt. Invert the whole thing and have the steam come out the top. And then just go underneath with a single pipe. So I can...
or rotate it anti-clockwise, 90 degrees.
like this.
Wow, we now have a lot of now we have an actual supply of wood coming in. We have an enormous quantity of copper assembly machines. At last.
Hmm.
Like, I took
Oh, you
20.
got enough that I limited it to the one slot
no, that's
because
right.
Yeah, it was
50
at
in
at 44 when I got to it, so that was rather nice. I'm going to build basic computers because I'm a nerd. It just seems like a good idea.
What they... do they run on...
But they presumably run on
Good
basic,
programming.
yes.
Yeah, that would make sense. That feels like it's actually made a large amount of steam. Maybe not as much as I thought it had, actually.
It makes twice as much as the copper ones.
It's 3 times as
But
big.
it's also about twice as
well,
big.
no, it's twice as big because they're long. Okay. Give me a whole bunch of. Someone just stole them from the chest when I was trying to find the test.
Were you after belts?
There's 2 chests.
That might be me. Yeah, there are two chests making them. Did somebody steal them from the other chest as well?
I just took 100 from the other chest, but there was 1,000 in there.
Oh, rivets.
905? That's too many. Need that many.
Yeah, that's why I look at how many are there before I take them.
Oh, I
can't
just
see
leapt.
it on the map. We just need logistics
on the
spots
right.
to take them all away from me. Why are you going over there, you plonker?
Out of interest, does everyone else have preset logistics stuff?
Yes, it came with.
Oh yeah, yes.
I think we discussed it when we first tested it, because Laurence had to point out that there were things in there that don't exist in vanilla, and I thought that maybe it had hung over from
Oh yeah, your initial your previous settings.
the previous settings. Yeah.
All right, iron rivets, rivet, and iron box, which is there. Just more iron plates. You
I might
plates
have
as
won
well.
this
No, you're
test.
for bloody hell.
For
Okay.
bloody hell, that's not how English. Okay, bad each other.
Riveting. Then we have the rivets come out here.
Rivet.
I just did that.
Oh, I'm not really listening.
Well, you should be. You might learn something. I'm not sure what you might learn, but you might learn something.
There's a lot of bots going on right now. Because
so
half of them are
there's 2
yours.
of
I'm
us to
standing
come
next to you.
maximum
I didn't see. What are you doing there? In my personal space.
Hey, you come over to me.
That's true. But now you're following me, which is just creepy.
Is this intentional here?
No. That's definitely a problem. I mean, there should be mixing.
Oh no! Don't do that.
I assume
No, that's
you
not
need
where that
glass.
goes,
in
no.
there.
Just glass, because there's a thing going on today, yeah. Okay, I'll do that thing again where I'm just the Hoover. I want to stand here.
Is it 'cause you suck?
There's a space with no belt on it because of the curves, but it won't let me
Biter!
stand in it. I hardly know her. Where's Laurence?
It just came running. I shot it. It's okay, but it just came running in now. And
What's happening down here? Look at all this.
Laurence is happening.
Oh, he's making the computers. Which is made of a small iron frame, apparently. Basic
Yeah.
computers. There's something not very basic about a basic computer, if I'm being honest. Especially when it involves...
It's basic compared to
advanced
less basic
computers.
The computation is basic, but the construction seems to be highly elaborate.
I'm assuming the next level of them is going to be even more elaborate.
Yeah, but hopefully slightly miniaturized. Maybe using... Well, I
Oh,
don't
that
know,
seems very
a bit of a
unlikely.
steampunk sort of... Oh, I'm sorry, bot. Are you doing stupid things? You expect me to come and get you? Limping along trying to return to sender. How do we return to Noah? Right, that is a pipe. That's
Oh, you
my
missed
way.
the belt.
Oh yeah, there's one up there. What you...
Oh, him. Okay.
Silly bot. Get on with it. Right, I suppose I'll make some more of these then. Well, I'll pick this one up first. Don't.
Somewhere down
Connect
here.
everything.
Yes, there we go.
Right, we need the water to go in at some point.
There.
I guess I'll put it in under... Oh, I haven't got any of these pipes. Because I've been doing so much steam. Do we have them on the...
Are these? Is this
We're not
iron?
making
No, it's
water
tin.
pipes.
Where are the iron plates?
We're not
I
making
can't
water
identify
pipes.
them. Is that what these are? Yes, these could be iron
They
plates.
look like the original iron plates.
Yes, they are iron plates. They don't
I
look
wasn't
like
going
iron
to put
plates
them
to
on
me.
it, so
But...
Yes, they're iron
do.
plates.
Oh, something's gone wrong here. I think it's probably my fault because I built this whole thing. But
Another thing's gone wrong, has it?
It's not a serious thing. I think I just had the bussery in the wrong place somehow. So I've just removed it. It's fine.
Why do you think that's okay?
We suddenly seem to have very little coal available.
Yeah, it's on the bus now, so you've got half the rate.
Snooze, you lose, mate.
Blowing.
Yeah, but like even pre-bus,
It did.
I suppose, yeah.
Excuse me. It was looking a little low before I even put the bus in.
So if you have enough, then it's fine, and it will start building up.
Until soon, and then it's not.
Hey, maybe. There's only one way to find out.
I think that thing that's hidden in the
We have to see if it will
lack
hold.
of radar is a power station.
Where?
When do we win?
The thing you've been
radar?
building, I assume.
Oh, there. Yes.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's not a very advanced power station yet. I'm working on it. Yeah.
Not very much is
Yeah.
very advanced at this point, so you're probably doing quite well compared to everything else.
There's definitely going to be a major target. Maybe we should defend it better before you turn it on.
Yeah, maybe.
Just thinking. All right, because this belt is now buffering all that coal, so it's going to take ages. I always panic when things are in the outside radar because it means power's gone. But of course
Yes.
I don't have any. Right, I think that should be enough for now. Oh, wait, I need to build another one.
Iron pipes require a huge.
Iron
Iron pipes require a huge amount of stuff. How's it?
I've run out.
It's not cheap.
Finally used up all of the underground steam pipes I made last time we
Build
played.
these.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Do we need to use iron pipes for the
I
power?
think your chat is dead. Well, it has been resurrected.
My chat
Iron
is pretty
pipes.
quiet. There's been 3 messages on my chat in the entire time we've been playing, but to be fair, I haven't been talking to them, so they're not talking to me, and that seems fair
I
enough.
think Igor's been trying to chat all this time, and it's not been working.
Oh, right.
Back though.
Tell him
Switch is
to use mine. It's more reliable.
No one's allowed to look at Lawrence's stream because he's a YouTube noob. YouTube wanker.
I mean, there are 8 people watching at the moment. How many have you got?
I don't know, just Igor, I think. You have an audience.
Mine says 7.
After all these failed messages, the one way you can play goes through. Correct.
Mine says both
Which
7
is
and
why
8,
it
and I
went
don't
through,
quite
because
understand
as
quite
soon
how
as
it
you
reckons
complain-
on that. Right, why is this not? Because this isn't. Because this isn't. Why is this not? Oh, because it needs ingots, not plates. Bloody hell.
Bum, bum, bum.
Have we got iron ingots? No, why aren't iron ingots
Yeah.
on the bus?
To your right.
Oh,
Far side
oh,
of this
those
bus.
ones.
Oh,
Oh,
look.
yeah, so they
An
are. Okay.
appropriate quote. Why is my quote number 11 only from 2021? Or rather, why is 2021 only my 11th quote? Maybe I don't say quotable stuff. Considering it was, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Seems reasonable.
I'm sure I said that most streams so far. Why does Jen get to go on a field trip to Stratford when I have to just stay here and babysit the dog?
Play
I want to go to
Factorio.
Stratford. Right, we have. Oh yeah, that's an option.
It's a
we
good option.
have 2 vanilla boilers making steam, and we're about to have a third.
Oh, caught on the pipes.
Okay, so it says output 60 per second, and then the
We do still
Coppery.
only have 2.8 steam in this pipe, so
I put one at the other end.
I am builder rating the third one. Chill your cotton picking beans.
chill my what?
Your cotton picking beans. Yeah,
Oh.
so that's the.
How
So
do my
making a
beans
vanilla
pick
one, even though it costs iron, isn't actually better than the 2.
No,
Hooray,
copper
we've made
ones.
2
It's
computers.
space up. However, it's easier to get the coal in.
What do the computers actually do?
Don't
Do you
know, I
that?
just wanted to build them because they were there. I'll have a look.
Okay.
There is not a mode stream you're missing.
10
because
things.
Laurence is using YouTube like a fool, and therefore it doesn't actually work on.
I'm using YouTube because I have 200 and something subscribers on YouTube and no subscribers on Twitch. Therefore, if I stream on YouTube, people might actually watch it.
People are used to watching on Twitch and following on YouTube, but you do have to tell them where it is, so it's a
Yeah.
little bit harder.
Okay, so computers can be used. For some reason, large iron
Right,
frames
iron frame.
require basic computers in order to make them. You can also
Still
scrap
not-
them. You can turn them into locomotives, or you can use them for making locomotives, modular armor, personal roboports, programmable speakers, efficiency modules, productivity modules, speed modules, and incineration. Or you
What's
can
the third one
incinerate
of
them.
those again?
Which one? Third.
Third one.
Locomotives.
Oh, I didn't mean that
Come
one.
on, baby.
Oh well.
Which
Do
one?
the locomotive.
Okay,
Right.
we now have
okay.
electricity, which I'm
Huzzah.
bringing down to the bus.
The copper
Um,
boilers are
which
all
conveyor belt
turns
do you want
out.
me to put electricity onto?
That is a question
You presumably you just want to run it down one of the gaps, don't you?
Yes.
The one nearest to where we're actually making stuff is probably going to be the most sensible place to put it, because I imagine the poles you've got
Yeah.
at the moment are quite short.
Yep.
So yeah,
It could run along next to the steam.
is
I can't think of ways.
Steam has sort of been weirded along the bus, which I take full blame for.
Yeah, I was where you're standing. I was putting it in there so that there's a. I was going to just run it down that way, and that way it's slightly off the bus so that it's not a 5 wide one.
Yeah. Although
then-
the thing is, you need the steam to be one back from any gap. So, oh, biters. All right, I'll get up with them.
As a bonus, the steam at least spends most of its time underground.
Yeah.
So it's kind of half bus.
Keeps it warm.
I think a wall over here might be a good idea. And
Where's it
then
going?
probably turrets to go with the wall.
But then it's just something else to babysit.
Yeah, it's either that or just go, ah, biters, every time the biters notice us.
We have been doing that. It seems to have been working so far.
I found their home.
I mean, multi-stream works in that sense, but that's not what we're playing. That was yesterday's multi-stream.
Ooh, 1.8 megawatts.
That was not straight. Fail.
Okay. Right. So what's something for that to build? Oh,
That's the high megas.
Mega high.
1.9 gigawatts, take it or leave it, it's been said. I pronounce it gigawatts, even though it says gigawatts, because it seems to be
It's the
rooted
quote.
in my memory. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I could do, dude.
Yeah, it's
Right,
just like
now
if you say something that somebody said in an accent, then you say if you're quoting something like that, you quote it in the same accent. So quoting the same mispronunciation seems fair, reasonable,
Despite
expected.
the breathing, we are gaining about 0.5 steam every breath. So I think we're winning.
Yes, I think you're right.
okay, I've put electricity onto the belt.
Uh-oh. You can run it along the same line as the steam.
You could if the steam was actually running down the bus like that.
To be honest, I wasn't
It kind
actually
of is.
looking at the bus for the steam. I just went, there,
It was in
that's
the
where it's
middle.
going.
Yeah, that looks like a good place to put it.
What are you doing?
Why am I hungry? I had a load of
Well, I
pizza
put
earlier.
more boilers on the thing.
The bot just did a thing. No thing needed doing, and it's been done. And it brought me some presents, so I can't really complain.
Yeah, your
Okey-doke.
bot did the reverse of that first. I was
Good
going to build
news,
an extra.
everyone. We have 100% satisfaction with an infinite amount of spare capacity.
Ooh.
Oh, well, don't build anything, and we won't.
We'll always be satisfied.
Yeah. Representing infinity is a neat trick for a computer. Hey, green circuits on the bus. La 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 la.
Computers recognize infinity by giving you the digital equivalent of the middle finger.
Does anyone have turrets and ammunition and stuff, and fancies coming over and defending this wall?
Yeah,
I have 9 turrets.
I'm right by you. I also have
You know,
9
you
turrets.
could just go and kill that thing there. It's probably more efficient than building a large wall next to it.
Yeah, but at the same time.
Probably.
That was as far as I could reach. So you can take
Oh,
it.
that's where they came from.
So, that's really close, Laurence. I think they're going to keep having a go at us.
Yes,
Like,
I've already.
If they put one more worm on the edge of their base, it's just going to shoot the wall directly. Oh,
Worms
fighters are coming up the top side.
I don't think worms shoot walls,
Uh,
but I'm not certain of
I
this.
thought they shot at anything that was in range.
Anything that breathes. Don't attack them until I put bullets in them, you shitbag. These aren't evenly spaced. I hate that.
I blame the person who put them down.
Oh, it's because when you do it in this direction, the oh bollocks. Never mind.
We do need to get some artillery, but not quite there yet. Oh, that doesn't look good.
Yeah, they're on their way. We'll put it that way. I have got a bunch of cartridges. Where did they go? Here they are.
Just charge on the. There's how many worms are there? 2. Yeah, they've got 2 worms, and they're both on the far side. You can just go in there and trek them.
There we go. They've got 45.
A coward might.
I've not got a huge amount of ammunition. Oh, I'll put a massive quantity of. Yeah, don't put that much in a turret, because if the turret gets destroyed, you lose all the ammo.
If it doesn't get destroyed, we don't have to come back. Help!
Just kill the base.
I'm trying, but they attack me.
Very trying. Right, I've tanked. Well, I'm kiting the biters. You go and take out the nests.
They keep making more. It's not working.
Just as I went proper Rambo and took out a bunch. Yeah, we do. Rambo squad's on its way.
Shoot the biter.
Oh,
reloading. Reloading. I forgot about the reloading.
Lagging.
Lagging.
Yeah,
dying.
Multiplayer stuff makes it a bit more awkward fighting fighters.
I don't know why the lag's so bad. Probably because of Docker. I get lag, and I'm on the same computer, so it's not internet lag. Hey, look, friends.
Oh, Mike's coming with a machine gun. Do you want to take on the biters while we take out the nest? Does that make sense? Oh, they've made a medium one. They've made a medium one. You scared them with so much.
No mediums.
You scared them so much with the machine gun that they had to make a medium biter.
You can't reload when you want to.
Do you want to take these out? Because he's attacking me.
They're not my type. Whew. Oh look, stone. Just what we need.
That was good. And I'm just going to scout out this wall down here. Coastline down here.
Okay, I'm going to stand here until my health returns to normal, and I can't hear my heartbeat anymore.
Say, do you have a mod for ships? Is there a mod for ships? Are there ships in this?
I don't know, is honest.
There definitely is a mod for ships. I'm not aware of there being ships in this particular mod.
There is a mod for ships. We don't have it.
It could be very cool. The spider base here, it's miles away from pollution.
Spider? It's a new one.
There do not appear to be ships in this pack. At least they're not in the logistics section, which is where things like cars are.
There might be boats. No boats.
Boating, no boating.
If you build bots, that will be much faster.
That's true. I don't know why I was doing that manually, but I probably should have built bots by now. Let's see, what do I need for that? I'm going to need a burner generator equipment, I'm going to need a personal roboport, and I'm going to need some clockbot punk works.
They're very useful for logistics, much like trains. I think even if we did have them, we would be far off.
Yeah, they probably require some sort of exotic materials that we don't have, like steel.
He's just blooping the thing just because he wanted to point out I'd accidentally selected a cliff.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Yeah.
Can't get away.
Anyone done this for a reason? Ping. It doesn't work when you can't hear what I'm saying as well.
Yeah, I mean, I can't hear either of your girls at the moment, so it doesn't seem to be too bad.
Stream with ships has them before. What are they playing? Is it literally a mod pack with ships on?
There is a mod that puts ships into Factorio. And it may well be compatible with other mod packs. I don't know. I've not tried it, but I know that it exists.
I'm assuming that computers are this useful. Having a belt full of them is a good idea.
I would assume that there aren't that many things that they go into. Actually, I rattled them off earlier, and nobody was really listening. But they are used in some stuff. Like they seem to be they're used in large iron frames, which are used in quite a lot of things. So yeah, they're probably going to be. Oh yes, they're going to be very useful. But as a part of something else, I'm going to start making large iron frames because there's so many things that uses them.
It's very helpful to have a shift seat to empty your inventory into assorted machines. Although they're not really accepting right now.
probably because you've done it too much and they're all full.
They are all full, yeah. Well, lots of tin plates.
Iron beams, eh? Blimey. And rivets.
Yeah.
Let's bring the rivets down from here.
Iron laser beams.
Sadly not.
Whatever they were
plates?
playing, they
It
got
did.
ships when the trains were running on coal. So that's... Yeah, that sounds fairly early on.
Hmm.
Train sort of time's ready.
You're scouting up north. I'm quite keen on building up a bit more of the map so that we can see when our pollution's starting to affect biters.
I'm back.
Hello, back.
I've never paid attention to this pollution. Is it normal for people to actually care about pollution?
I don't care about pollution. What I care about in-game
Is the
chat,
eff-
not
Is the
in
effect
real
that it has on the
life.
biters. We know what you mean.
Yeah, don't click that.
Asterisks.
Oh, there's always one. Thank you, Ragnar 122. What was I saying? Yes, the in-game, the pollution is not the bit that bothers me. What bothers me is when shedloads of biters suddenly come from a random direction. And having done an Bob's Mod stream where we ended up with the entire base with this humongous wall all the way around it, which had to have conveyor belts, electricity inserters, ammunition production sufficient to keep a blue belt maxed with ammo. It was ridiculous.
Apart
I mean,
from
it
the sheer
sounds very
quantity,
much
that
like
sounds
normal.
like... Yeah. The
What
quantity...
we
It
do.
sounds, if you need a blue belt going through, then yes, you've got a lot more pollution than I normally do. But the
this
having
is in
a
a Bob's
wall
Mod
round all the way around the outside is...
The biters are attacking the turrets that are at the top.
Yeah, they're slowly getting closer. Yeah, we did a Bob's Mods Death World Plus start, so we just cranked
what?
every single biter thing up to full. So as we were just getting up to, I think it was red ammo, we had large biters as
So
standard.
you intentionally went OTT on biters and then went, oh god, biters suck.
There were 4 of us playing this, and yeah, we felt that we needed a bit more of a challenge because otherwise it was just going to be us sitting there casually trying to work out how to do these trivial, casually trying to work out
Gyros.
these updates.
Yes. Ah! Can't see that fucking rock. But yeah, we're not really... That's not now. Currently, since we're playing on very standard everything, I think we'll probably get to the point of being okay with it before it's a problem. I haven't got any bloody repair packs left, and there's no wood. Oh, we might be on the... wood might be good enough to start automating those, actually.
Yeah, maybe.
It's only wood and copper.
Are we making steam pipes yet on the bus?
They're not on the bus, but they're on the bus. If you don't...
They're above the bus.
Oh, above the bus in a thing. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, that's what I meant. I mean, we've got the construction. The construction of them is automated.
Yes.
Let's see if I can find. Oh, I can see some.
There's only a few things on the top of the bus, and it's one of them.
I've just pinged a biter base, which is going to be the one sending biters in to attack those turrets.
That's quite a big one.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea if we clear it sooner rather than later.
Oopsie. Oh gosh.
We should probably all make
Don't like
submachine guns and you know bullets before bullet magazines before we do that.
But it wants stuff I haven't got. So go for a drive.
The iron for that. And
Eh.
some tin.
The hitbox on that is BS. Yours should make a tonk with all the blue hair in that.
I'm not sure we can hit a tonk.
That's probably tin, so I'm not going to go that way.
And there's another base just here, which
tank,
is
but-
now attacking
That's
because in the pollution.
a...
Oh yeah.
These monowheels are far too hard to drive. And yet, I persist.
I wonder what a real life monowheel is like to drive.
Probably just keeps falling over. Can't even get in the damn thing.
Yeah,
How do
that's
I
one of the
pick up
ones where you
stuff
have
in
to
the-
drive it quickly, otherwise you crash.
I don't know, because I think a lot of monowheels tend to have all of the weight at the bottom of them. Oh, I don't know.
They're still reasonably unsafe. They did the ones, I think it was Scrap Heap Challenge. 2 years ago.
Okay. Oh, I need to make an armor before I can have the bot things.
Everything on Scrap Heap Challenge was a few years ago.
Yes, true.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Be more of that sort of thing. They are
You're also not wrong.
meta-stable, apparently, whatever that means.
They're what stable?
Fair enough.
There's a single biter running in towards the base.
Oh. Artillery!
That is one Sozard biter.
Sozard. Oh yeah, I haven't heard that since I left the north.
I don't think I heard that when I was in the north.
Wrong part of the north.
Clearly. Or the right part of the north, you might say.
When you say the north, and I am just going to check this one, do you mean, north of Watford Gap service station?
Al means Manchester, I mean Yorkshire. So we've got a bit of a War of the Roses going on.
Generically, somewhere reasonably not.
But we're talking about proper north, yeah. Aye, proper north.
I first moved down to, so I'm from Manchester. I first moved down to Leatherhead, so in Surrey, so just south.
We know where Leatherhead is. We've been there. Laurence lives.
Not everyone on stream necessarily knows. Not chat doesn't know.
But everyone here knows where Laurence lived.
This is true. Chat does know exactly Lawrence's address. Yeah,
Now
I moved down and I went into the office and talking to all the other grads. I just went, "Oh, where are you from?" "Oh, I'm from up north." And
what?
This guy I was talking
Like
to
Birmingham?
with a London accent said, "Oh yeah, I'm from up north as well." I was like, "Oh, okay, where from?" Berwick-on-Tweed, lol, most northerly point in England.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously not counting Scotland.
Which traditionally is not in England.
Do say Mull.
Exactly. And he went, "Where's that?" So, okay, as far north as Sheffield. He went, no, not as far north as that. Okay, it's far north as Manchester, not as far north as that. Far north as the Crewe. No, Birmingham. No, it's Milton Keynes. No, not as far north. Where's from? He goes, Enfield. I'm like, that's a borough in London.
Essex, isn't
That's
it?
not London. That's not north. That's North London. Do you think? Are you sure he didn't mean that he was from North London?
I did genuinely check that point. No, he thought that Enfield was genuinely up north.
God.
It is from where you were standing, I suppose.
Relatively speaking, yes, you get your compass out, it'll be more northerly than, but even so.
I'm from north of here. Oh yeah, good.
Okay, I've scouted out a bit of the map to the north and the east.
Are we going to go and take the biters out?
Oh yeah, I was supposed to
take those ones out as a priority.
I was supposed to be making a guns, wasn't I?
Hey ducks! I've got 2 viewers now.
Oh, well done. Grats on
well done.
Grats on 2.
Grats on friends.
Grats on doubling your followers. No, viewers.
Where's my car gun? I don't really need it. I just want to know
Let's
where
go and take out these biters.
Which ones are you going for?
There you are.
Those ones first, because they're actually in the pollution part of the time. It's sort of flickering onto them.
So that's why we stream.
What, to get advice from?
He says he's here to observe and giggle at my failures.
Yeah, that is pretty much what it's all about.
And giggle at my failures.
Being on stream is essentially an invitation for people to do that. So yeah.
Does anyone have any spare turrets as a fallback position? I've got one.
I probably do actually. Yes.
They're being created. Just get them out of the chest.
Yeah, but it's all the way over there.
Where do you want your Pardon?
There's trees there.
Yeah, I know.
Rude.
I'm giving you a lift. How's that rude?
You drove into me.
Where do you want the fallback position setting up, Mike? Before you do that.
Not there.
Why are you so far away?
Assume I can't shoot from inside this car.
No.
I can't help you if you're going to go out.
Car in inverted commas.
I'm just going to go there for now.
What happens when steam pipes have yet to be breached? I don't think that they have this problem.
YOLO!
It's very Factorio in that once you've built it, it's built. It's not going to explode until...
Until the biters come in and eat it.
If the biters hurt them, I think they just get destroyed. It's not going to be like explosive decompression or anything. Fingers crossed. But... maybe.
Shoot?
So beams, rods, and...
lag.
So... yeah, IRL it's very terrifying. But it's not IRL.
I think use the machine gun on the biters and use the shotgun on the nests.
Now we have to figure out this shit.
Take out that biter then.
You're going to be like that.
Or biter.
Why is you going to be like
that one. Yeah, got it.
You go like that. Nope.
I thought Laurence was using his.
So you're going to be
No, I
like...
put my machine gun away because it wasn't doing anything against the what do you call it?
Oh, I hate this.
Nests.
You're abandoning your monowheel.
Target is that one there.
You can't do things normally in this stupid mod pack, can you?
Oh, there, blimey. In
Nothing-
that case, I'm getting my monowheel
Hey.
back out.
Oops, that's supposed to be like that. There you go. Right.
I've forgotten how to get in. Oh, that.
Enter.
Yeah,
Bloody
I
bugger.
thought so. I tried that
Monowheel, look.
first time and I just didn't press it properly. Oops, no, it's not run off coal. That's useful. There you go.
Mine needs fixing, which is what I'm building over here.
I feel like I should be
It
able
looks
to shoot.
awesome, but it's...
Yeah, you should.
Unfortunately. Please tell me that copper rods are just made out of copper. Yes, okay, good. In fact, you can be copper
Oh,
rods.
no, they're made out of tin.
Look, this... I invite these people.
Technically, I turned up uninvited. Just saying.
No, everyone in the server was... it was fair
No,
game,
it's
okay. Right, and then I want some... Have I got any? Steam inserters. I've got long-handed steam inserters, but not short-handed steam inserters. Which means they're all well-to-do.
The floor is lava. Where's my jetpack?
Oh, I haven't played that for a while.
You still get hit by them on your
It's a
jetpack.
play game.
It's not a medium biter.
Yes.
Yes, we
What?
use steam instead of electricity. We have learned electricity, we can't do shit with it. There's so much to learn. There's so many researchy things. So basically, we've got to the point where we can use
You need some
electricity.
fish.
We haven't got anything we can do with the electricity. Oops. Because we also
Shoot them! Bloody hell.
Distraction. Distraction. Go, Mike, go.
Look, an obvious distraction.
I've done a thing.
So now we have
Medium.
to do this.
The distraction is working
Because all the
extremely well. I'm
inserters
just
work
standing
on
here
steam as well.
poning the a nest, and
So-
I was getting absolutely no attention from the biters at all. Well done.
Apart
Yeah,
from the burner
whoever
one.
first tracks them, they just stick with that person.
Nice.
They're monogamous.
Ah,
so you
spitters.
need the copper. There's bloody copper rods on the bloody bus.
I need to stand
Got
over
all
here
this.
for a minute or two and try and stop hurting. Ow.
Did I hear sniggering? Does someone need to be kicked? He made a mistake. Right, you're gonna make wooden beams, you bastard. Go with it. There you go.
Hooray! Victorious.
You're gonna
Okay,
be
do we need to worry about?
Factorious.
Oh, there's also need to worry about this one here.
So this needs.
Can I have
steam.
time to heal up before we go and attack the next one?
You want to grab the
Healing
tower?
is for people who were weak enough to get hurt
And then we also need.
or didn't bring enough.
Oh,
Just
groceries.
leave it, Laurence.
Okay. Wood, please.
See, no
Got
problem.
wood? Hello. Dry steam. Yeah, that's a good question. What the frick is dry steam? Laurence, is this a thing you're aware of?
Dry steam? No. Why can I not put ammunition in these turrets?
No one's heard of dry
Okay.
steam, Igor. Is water as purely a gas? I can hear the stream downstairs. Turn it down, woman.
You know it's bad when you end up talking to your wife over stream.
He said sorry. It's not bad, it's good. It's a healthy relationship.
When I first started streaming, my wife appeared in chat. I was really excited. I thought, "Hey, I've got a viewer!" Yeah, really early days of streaming. She appeared in chat to tell me to get off the computer and get down to the station to give her a lift because she didn't want to walk home in the rain. I was like, "Oh,
Tell her she'll only do that if she does a super chat. Do you want a lift?
thank you." Am I in?
No.
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 Oh, that
Okay, it's
one.
only a
That one.
two-seater, I guess.
Ow.
Sorry, only a two-seater. Bye.
Yeah,
Yeah, you should have said that unless she
It's a
does,
monowheel. You should be lucky to have that.
unless she
You wanna
makes a
go back and
donation
grab?
or a super chat or something, then she's not getting a lift.
Oh, there was a door noise, so I'm guessing that the door was open. Right, go. Nice.
Rocks.
And then a chest, please,
They're still there.
goes here.
Cliff. The turning
Yay!
circle on this thing's terrible.
It's also hundreds of degrees. Yeah, it'll be Kelvin. Trying to drown me out. Oh, because she can hear me speak, and then there's a delay.
Oops.
It's like, remember when they
Alright.
invented digital TV, and you'd have an analog TV in one room and a digital TV in the other room, and if you could hear them both at the same time, it's just a headphone. Because there's a delay between analog and digital, which doesn't make sense to me because there's a clock on the news.
So yeah, presumably it was slightly inaccurate on one of them.
It keeps not working. That's Twitch. Just you on every one of your devices is shit at Twitch. Use your iPad.
Now, what was I doing before I was so rudely interrupted? Oh yes, I was trying to make these big
Kelvin,
these
mega
things.
pressure.
I need
and
beams
if you
for
breach
that.
the
Why are you
steam,
not beaming? Oh, bollocks.
I mean, technically, steam is invisible because the stuff that you.
What you're seeing is the steam condensing back into
Yeah.
water droplets in the air. Yes.
Bill Hooks. What?
Who is
Those are
William?
the
Who is
things
this
you-
William Hooks chap?
Aren't those the things you put?
Where are the long ones? Are you the long ones? You are the long ones.
You find leaks with a broom. At the point where you suddenly hold a stick instead of a broom, that's the leak. That's like how they find holes in tires, but like super more dangerous.
At the point where your arm disappears, you know you found it.
Yeah. I've actually done that myself for my inner tube once. It was really effective.
I tried to go
But
out for a
then-
cycle yesterday, and I got through 3 inner tubes before I managed to go. Because the first one, I got on my bike for the first time in too long, and discovered my front tire was completely flat. So I pumped it up a little bit, found there was a puncture in it. So I then took it off the wheel, repaired the puncture, put it back in again, and somehow managed to pinch the inner tube between the tire and the wheel, so it exploded incredibly loudly when I got it up to 100 psi. Then, so I changed it again for a new inner tube after a bit of swearing. Started to inflate that one, and discovered that one came pre-split, so that was convenient. Fortunately, I had a third inner tube as well, so I put that one in, and then was able to head out. But yes, that was a little bit annoying.
Yeah, the time when I actually tried to fix my... What are you doing? There's random bits of repair work needed because I was driving recently.
Yeah, nobody let Al drive anywhere.
Speaking of which, I'm going to get my monowheel back up. The puncture that I found was right next to the valve, because that's going to be one of the weakest parts, right? As you can imagine.
Potentially. I don't know, I think... I feel that most of my punctures come from it getting poked by something, rather than just a flaw in the
It's not that it was a flaw. I guess because that's the only part of the inner tube which is a separate thing. Then there's already a gap there to be weak. I guess it's technically the weakest part, just because of the gluing necessary. But it meant that trying to get the patch on it was a massive pain in the arse because it had to. It's not designed for that. It's designed to go on a thing that you can flatten.
Yeah.
Can't flatten it. Shall we increase science now? Why have you not got an output? There's no exerter on the science.
Yeah, that science has been going for a very long time and doesn't seem to be getting anywhere. Do we not have sufficient?
It is running. We've had.
Oh,
there were several tiers. It was working through. It is running.
Oh, of course. Yes, we
really
had to do
slow
the
at that
electric
point.
motor and furnace 2, and now we're doing grinding 2. Okay, gotcha. Fair enough.
Do we have copper wire being made anywhere?
Only in small quantities. It's being immediately fed into thermionic tubes.
I am making steam laboratory.
So it's being made internally to a build of something else, essentially.
Do we need to increase the number of steam labs that we have?
Or do we want to start research?
We need to boost
I-
reinforced bronze plate production before that because we're using all of that for the green science, and it's only just keeping up with the number of labs we have.
Green science.
There are
Steam labs are made somewhere. I've seen them.
Yes, I've just actually given it an output, so they haven't really been being.
Also, there are electric labs that are only one research away at the moment that we may wish to switch to in the not too distant future.
Do we combine these 2 tins and that copper and just turn it all into bronze?
We do need copper elsewhere. What was it?
Alt Shift, Control Alt.
Oh, those down there, right. I I don't know. I don't know if we'll even use those. We might end up just sort of, or at least the 2 tin patches, we might end up just putting the bus straight over the top of them at this rate.
The bus does seem to be driving inexorably onwards.
Yeah.
As it does. Because the other...
And there is another tin. There is a 1.4 million of tin, which is actually about the same as either of those 2 patches, just to the north of the base as well.
I only suggested these because they're next to each other, and we can just smash them together like large hadron collider and see if we get bronze out. What's the proportions, by the way? Is it 1-to-1?
Let's find out.
Have a look over to the
Bronze.
Well,
bronze alloy mix is 8 copper to 8 copper ingots to 4 tin ingots.
Kind of what I expected because I played Minecraft.
Maybe it's like they're all based on the real world or something.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
novel idea.
Yeah, it makes sense because then you've got a certain amount of innate understanding, and then you don't go what when you get to.
Yeah.
I can tell that Minecraft is based on the real world by the way that when I go outside at night, it's a lot more dangerous because I get shot by skeletons.
Exactly. And
that's because
you.
That's a Manchester thing.
Yeah.
But the stone drills are empty. Since you're nearby, Mike.
So say again, the
stone drills are empty since you're nearby.
Yep, got it. Fixed it.
Hooray! See, that's why we have long reach. It's just easier that way. Something's happening down here. There's something happening here, but what it is ain't exactly clear. What are we mixing? Paper? On the bus?
What?
Yeah, I assume we'll need paper. And it needs water, which is why I've put it up there. So I can grab water off the pump up at the top.
I see.
Which is why it's in a slightly weird
We don't
place.
have anything making those water pipes, so you're going to want to start crafting them soon.
Yeah, I've been crafting other stuff, so...
I do have a few, though. I've got one. That's not a few. Sorry. Although I've got 4 underground ones, so we can bring it some way down here. Not very far, I think.
Oh, we are getting through wood quite quickly by the looks of it. We're going to the
increase production.
Well, I did just nick quite a bit.
Oh
just
right. Okay.
By quite a bit, I mean 2 stacks.
I was just looking at the belt, and the amount of wood on the belt is going down rather than going up. And yeah, because you've just run through through there and pulled it all out of the forestry area, that's going to oh, and now I can't see it because we don't have radar. The trees are going to not take a little while to start outputting again.
I thought they were actually going to manage to take that cliff down, but it didn't happen.
Got any more underground, Al?
That was it.
Okay.
Can only make 4 as well. Because they take 10 pipes each. That makes sense. They include the pipes that you make.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're 10 pipes each because you can go 10 pipes underground with them.
But underground belts are cheating.
Underground belts are also relatively expensive, aren't they? They take 5 transport belts and 4 tin plates to make.
Vanilla?
Well, in this, no, because I don't have vanilla to hand. But they are, I think they're relatively expensive in vanilla as well.
Yeah, you might be right.
But
I remember them being really annoying.
Gears, aren't they?
Yeah, they take massive quantities of gears. And they take at least some. They take at least some normal belts as well.
Yeah.
Why are you still not?
Insert a 3.1. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Good idea.
Beam. Oh.
So what do we need
Still
to
haven't put that
increase then?
There we go.
We're only using a bit of wood actually. It's alright. Laurence has made computers, even though we don't really have any use for them yet. I see a mono wheel that's damaged. That's probably mine. I must have left it down there.
I think that's mine.
Oh no, there's another one right next to me. I can't see him. Oh, by the way, apparently you can make steam bombs. According to Igor.
Steam bombs. Nice.
Superheated steam bomb. Well,
oh, not in this.
Steam.
That's disappointing.
That would be great.
Yeah, not yet. IRL.
You can make atomic bombs, but not steam bombs.
Bomb.
Bomb. You've got to know what's
bomb.
within the realms of sensible.
There is a bomb. There is an atomic one.
I'm entertained that despite running off coal, my monowheel has headlights. And yes, I'm aware that you can make electricity from
oh look,
coal.
Grenades
but...
are made of gunpowder and carbon steel plates.
Oh good. That makes so much more sense than making them out of iron.
And coal.
And coal, yes. Well, coal you sort of make into gunpowder by disregarding extra products you may need as well. But
Sulfur and carbon. Carbon is presumably ground up coal. Yeah.
makes sense.
Oh look, backspace works. I really like that. Sulfur is ingredients is sulfurous gas, which is from crude oil and water in an oil refinery. Oh dear. So sulfur only comes from oil, like you expect, but of course it's horrible, and you need sulfur processing to do that. So you're not going to get grenades until you can make sulfur out of oil.
And that's probably fair, I guess.
Surely gunpowder is much older than. What's the gunpowder really made of?
Bat guano, I think,
I
traditionally.
assume there's some sulfur in. Yeah. Wait, that's ammonia, isn't it?
Traditionally, it's got saltpeter.
Yes. I forget exactly what that is though, but yes, the name rings a bell.
Saltpeter is that stuff in the chemistry department at school that you can nick.
And make gunpowder out of. Yes, very good.
Can't remember what we did with it. Did we get radars yet? No.
No, that's another research that we could probably. Actually, where is radar? I don't even.
It's all this. We can actually make the stuff in it.
We have the power for it.
Technology is radar. Oh, that's a thing.
Yes.
Yep, it's on our science level.
Yeah, so we can do that once Mike's finished grinding.
How do you make electricity? We make it, as you say, with steam turbines. It's it's actually vanilla.
In game or IRL?
In game. Yeah.
And in IRL as well. Actually, we do more or less the same way, isn't it?
Electricity can be found up here. Let's get in our mono wheel. IRL, there are many options. In game.
Also, probably
There are
many options.
that
We just
we haven't got there yet. Please
Currently,
don't dive into
radar is expected to be completed in 2 hours.
Why is the Stop. There we go.
Who let you drive?
There are several tiles to avoid to drive through to avoid the pole.
And yet they're kind of
You still
magnetic.
hit the pole.
I've just described a wooden pole as magnetic because a copper vehicle keeps going into it. But let's ignore that.
So 1 boiler and 2 steam engines makes a quantity of electricity.
And that's certainly right in vanilla. Hopefully it is in. Hopefully it's the right proportions in this
Seems
as well.
Because this outputs
There's
60
quite a bit of
and
similarity, yeah.
assumes
Yeah.
30. Yeah, that's
That makes sense because I mean, why would you bother changing it if it?
Yeah, it's the same here, really. Everything's basically steam turbines from one way or another. In theory, you can run the steam turbines, the nuclear steam turbines, on the whole steam, but it doesn't work very well.
No, I don't think you can because the steam turbines require steam at 500 degrees. You can do it the other way around. You could run the steam engines off nuclear steam, I believe. It's just a bit wasteful.
I was going really slowly, and that did a lot of damage.
I'm trying to decide what I wanted. Oh yeah, that's one of the things I wanted to do next. Was put in.
The monowheel actually only one. Yeah, it is. So I was hoping it was 2 really close together wheels, so we could turn on the spot. But it's actually really terrible at turning.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no disasters in Factorio, except for the biters coming along and eating everything.
And realizing you've accidentally filled your one belt with the wrong thing. So it's a self-inflicted disaster at that point.
Yeah, it's like we were saying before. There's you inflicted disasters, but there's no random disasters where things just fail. I suspect there's a mod that does.
Click on it, Laurence.
Oh, plenty of mods do it. Like
yeah, I got there eventually. Thank you.
Exploration has coronal mass injections and.
Oh yeah.
And meteorites.
Yep, that's the one.
Yes, I've been dealing with those for a while now.
The things that you make don't break.
Yeah, machines don't break down. Oh, bots crash in space exploration. That's true.
So do the rockets, don't they?
Yeah, that's true. Rockets do as well.
We need more wood.
I tried, but somebody came through and stole it all. Why are there bots? Oh, my bots are. I've got bots now. I need to worry about them.
Okay, let's try that again. We probably want to put a thing that's making forestry houses.
Forestries.
in automations.
Yeah, I do
This
seem to
is
be making
called a
quite a lot of
forestry.
them.
I see now. That's silly.
It is. They should. I
Um,
want to call them arboretums because that's what they're called in Angel Bobs.
Wood recipe. What's it? Where are they made?
Yeah, all right. I'll
Process.
make some. I'll set up an automated arboretumerizer.
There it is. Wood chips.
Oh yeah. Oh well.
You need the.
Got to spend wood to
Girdle.
make wood.
Girdle all over again. This system is self-referential and incomplete.
You know what they say?
Yeah, it is.
Spend wood to make wood.
Yeah. They also say if you can't beat him, join him, but I'm not. Have I run out of repair packs already? No, repair the fucking thing.
So wood chips. I'm going to require bronze rods. Rods aren't going to be on the bus, are they? Because we don't bother busing rods.
Rods are on the bus. Wait, it depends what
Are
sort
they?
of rods you want.
Bronze.
Ones. No, I
Bronze
think we
ones.
stopped putting all the create stuff on the bus
Fair.
once we got to bronze, because otherwise we're going to have a bus that is, too wide for the street, as it were.
Bronze
You
ingots.
should also have a belt on the bus of rubber wood as well.
Have we only got one assembler making green science?
Green
Yes,
science.
which is enough
Probably,
for all of those labs.
but if we make more labs, it's not
oh.
enough.
That's the sound of Laurence running out of belts.
The issue is the reinforced bronze plates supply.
Flies.
It only just or can't quite keep up with the green
What's it
science.
made out of?
thing.
Plates and rivets. Oh, I see. Maybe they should have been built extensively. What are the bronze? Right, okay. Can we turn that 90 degrees and just make more of them? Kind of, maybe. We could just
Yeah, it's
make more of the whole
15%.
long thing. We could just extend it, copy paste it, do it again. Where am I? What am I doing over here? Why are you in my car?
We ask ourselves that an awful lot.
Come on, bots. I want to drive. In fact, I'm turning you off. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Do-do-do-do.
Al randomly breaks into the Addams family.
The Addams family don't take kindly to that sort of thing. Crunch.
Probably get stabbed.
Crunch.
You
This is far too
bronze
conventional.
rods. Arboretum automatizers. Bronze plate, bronze rod. Those are manageable. Glass and wood chips.
Cliff is in the way.
Glass is okay.
And the problem is, if we expand this out this way, then suddenly this can't
Can't-
expand this
yeah.
way. We could just repeat this entire thing.
I thought you could copy paste this whole thing. Why are there rods in a chest?
Because Laurence needed some.
Oh yeah, yes.
Laurence, you are being overridden.
Okay, no,
Please.
get rid of that. That's fine. I'm done with it. I don't need it anymore. The noise these bots make is ridiculous. Click, 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 click.
Life is short. Do something to a bagel. Cliff is in the way. We're a long way from
Yes.
fixing that. But we can move everything. We can probably repeat that a couple of times over here, actually.
What cliff problems? We can repeat those all the time.
Like if we did also another one here, we could basically do it one time with a little bit of a side here, and then one time here, and send the belt round. That might be a little bit of a wonky belt because we need to get it under that cliff, but that's okay. Like that.
No, it needs to be shifted slightly.
But then we need to go that way, right? So you can just go around a bit.
That is fine, maybe. No.
Where are you going? Oh, blimey.
Yeah, that worked. Oh, okay.
What are you doing?
I see,
What
I
are you
see, I
doing
see,
over
I see.
there? What were you doing over there?
Who are you talking to?
You and Al. You seem to be. I don't know. You were talking, so I had a look at what you were getting up to.
Reinforce
Everything is going fine.
thing.
Look
Oh
away.
right, you're making more science. Gotcha.
Oh, well. Yeah, if you move that up by one, it'll be even better. Oh, that's good. There we go. And then we can probably
We don't
do
need
this to get the stuff out again. Where are they coming out of? Oh, it'd be smart if I line those up, wouldn't it? You're going for a drive now, sorry. I keep doing that wrong.
Is that a real bus?
There we go.
Not.
Anyway, this cake is great. Turns out I had all of these components, but my bots were off.
That's unfortunate.
Are we making crusher marizers anywhere?
Nope.
Yes. I think I made them. Hang on.
Ooh, where?
I forget. And I'm not sure now. No, I'm misremembering.
Okay, I've enough in my inventory to make a steam crusher. Stream crusher? Sorry, stream. Getting crushed.
Crusher.
Oh, it's going to take a million years because it's an industrial revolution thing and it needs to make a bajillion of everything on the way through. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why I
Please
was thinking
hold.
about it. Your cash is being counted. I don't need...
What? Those are not plates. Those are not ingots, rather. There's a reinforced bronze plates,
I
not
would leave that at
ingots.
2 for now.
Are
Oops.
you
Yeah,
ingots? Let's look
so why is
closely
it
this
going
time.
down there and
No,
up
that's
here
wood.
again?
These bronze ingots. Yeah, that must be.
Is there a reason why it's doing that? Is that the first...
Oh, 'cause it's going
turn
onto the
around?
bus as well.
Oh, it is now. Okay, fair enough. Ah, well, yes, that's probably half of our problem.
Yeah, I discovered those accidentally and put them.
Yeah,
tried to
why
put
are
them all into
those coming on here?
Oh, heck.
Oh, that's in the wrong place.
This sounds very familiar from the problem I just had.
Right,
Would you guys
let's
like
do
some
this.
reinforced bronze plates?
No, it's fine.
Because I've got a load and I want to get rid of them. Like 209 of them.
I'll take a few.
Where are you? Oh, you're miles away. Can't get them to
Why
you.
won't you
you-
put things in here?
Have you got them all now, Al?
I think so.
Yeah, okay. I
Shift
was
C
filtering
didn't
them to all go up to the lab so we could just take them out there.
Just put them in Al's inventory. That's a good way to get rid of stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
Al is my logistics bot for getting rid of
Unless you missed some. Did you miss any?
inventory, unwanted inventory.
Let's run around pressing Shift C to see what.
Oh, is that done yet? Yes, it is.
Yeah, there's some down here. That's okay.
So that... I can't remember what I was
It was a
crushing now. It was
minor-
wood, wasn't it, to make these? Yes,
Minor
because
amount.
presumably the wood chips are required for making soil out of or something like that. Oh, your mic's finished
How
grinding.
long am I going to stream for? Until half past.
Hey. Alright, let's go.
Okay. We've been doing 7:30 till 10:30 recently.
It seems like a sensible amount of time, I think. Oh,
Because everyone has
pants
if,
run out of
every Monday seems to be a work night, even if it's a bank holiday. Oh,
It's not for me. I've got tomorrow off.
they don't put
Not
bank
for me.
holidays on Tuesdays.
Large iron frames. That's the thing.
Because
that I'm-
Christmas could make it not a work
Wow.
day.
People might
You
not be
guys
near their
have
computers.
some basic computers down there I can nick.
Yes.
Yes. Do you think they can run Factorio? Probably.
Probably.
Very well.
Do you want just basic computers? Do you want them that when they've been put into the iron boxes that they often go into?
I can have a large iron frame.
Yeah, they've got those too.
Woo!
Woo!
Can I
Why is
have,
there a trunk full of stone?
can I have 20 large iron frames, please?
I expect so. It is self-service, but yes, I think you can have them.
Oh, I was kind of.
Well, that was facing that way.
Wait, whereabouts?
Oh, I might be able to. Actually, if you're in range, oh, you are in range. Sorry.
Nearly next.
Here, this machine here is supposed to be making them. So if you go down to the other end of this underground belt that I'm standing on, you'll probably be able to get at least some.
There you
I have a
go.
feeling the monowheel has the same hitbox as the car, even though it looks like it's half the width. I just crashed into a cliff that wasn't even nearby. I mean, I was nearby, but I wasn't nearby. Is this you making forestry machines? Yeah, there's a cliff
Yes.
in the way. Good, because we need more. Build them.
Yes, I know. That's why I've been building them for the last half hour.
I think we might benefit from dotting these around to make the pollution cleanup go better.
Oh, the
Ooh, that's a mess.
It's probably not going to make a
It's
massive
not making
difference.
the.
No,
I don't think it's-
it doesn't pull in very much pollution, so I think it's gonna. I don't think it's going to.
Just cover the world in forestry machines. Why
Yeah.
can't we just put trees down? Oh.
Let's go get
Can't
all
put trees
hippie and
down.
start to.
Oh look, we've run out of coal in the machines again.
I think we do need. We've got a 193k coal deposit there with only 6 things on it.
What?
I think we need to look at getting some more coal.
I'm going to turn pollution off so I don't have to think about it. The next coal.
There is a patch,
down there.
2.4 million patch off to the northwest, and there's one off just off to the
3.2 on the
south.
bus.
3.2 million bus in the yeah there.
Yeah. No one cares about the northwest.
4.7 million up there.
Mil, yeah.
But
We're going to go all the way over there.
oh, how about this one?
Well,
This is a
it's
lovely
trees.
one.
Thing
Yeah,
is
but
that there's also this oil here.
yeah, that's going to be
So I
useful
think
soon.
realistically, we're going to be.
Ooh, that's big. I mean, there's oil to begin with nearby. But I think we'll probably be in trains mode when we get back. So.
We're only a couple of researches away from trains.
Yeah, and I do tend to find that my first train is almost always an oil train.
An oil train.
Yeah, because I get to the point where I need oil, and the oil is far enough away that I put down my first train in order to get it.
Our oil's not actually too far away.
No, it's not too bad.
It's a lot better than my single player.
Oh, this is a lot easier than making these forestry things by hand. I've got 4 already. Better 5. I'll go and put them down.
Right, the first crushers which can make iron coming up.
Ooh. Are they actually electric ones?
They are electric as well.
Nice.
Wow, we're really
Moving into
getting
the
on
19th century.
Yep.
I'm not quite sure when electricity
with
was
all the
first started.
safety protocols.
Those
electricity is
furnaces look fancy.
It's been around for actually a surprised long time. The Romans had things that when you look at them, resembled Leyden jars, which are basically very, very, very early forms of batteries. The problem is they didn't have any real
The lemon things.
for it, so they just never bothered. I mean, they also had steam engines, but they didn't bother using them for anything.
They're basically toys, weren't they?
Yeah, essentially they were toys and they were used for opening temple doors in Rome. Where the thing is that they're relatively inefficient. They're relatively. Do they still work that well?
About something that was invented millennia ago but never used was always seemed to be put to use to open temple doors.
Because that's where all the money
same thing
was.
About steam engines.
No, in the Roman case, it's not actually about money. You'll love the reasoning; it's brilliant. It's really simple, which is the steam engines weren't that effective.
Why don't you copy
And when
paste
you
it,
had a lot of
Laurence?
slaves,
Because it's a mirror.
then you just got a slave to do it for you instead.
No,
However,
that's
in the
it.
temples, it was deemed bad form to have, this bright, shiny place of
That's the
worship.
mirror
It was deemed
button,
bad form to have hundreds of slaves hauling these doors open and closed, so they put steam engines in instead.
Right. I thought of that, Al. It doesn't work. You can't flip anything that
It's
uses
already
fluids.
flipped. Wait, what? It's already pointing in the right direction. Oh no, it's not. Wait, which way are you pointing these things? You can't flip it. Blueprint with steam inserter cannot be flipped.
See?
Why? It's just a pipe.
Factorio is like that about anything it contains fluids, essentially.
It doesn't like trains either. Train stations and stuff.
Yeah, well, you have to have them on certain sides of the rail, so it makes sense for train stations at least.
We can flip more. Well, it doesn't. It depends on which way the train is now. No, it doesn't. It makes no sense at all. Because you could just put it on the other side of the loop. Or you just delete it and move it.
Yeah, but that's not flipping it. That's rotating it.
But if you, depending on whether it's a horizontal or vertical track, it makes sense. You can just flip it
The
horizontally.
station always has to be on the right, so rotating it works, but flipping it would put the station on the left, which doesn't work.
Yes.
Also, would it not be more efficient to have the inserters on the same side as the exerters? To avoid the pipes running up both sides?
Very slightly, yes. Although, actually no, because I'd be concerned that you'd have it sort of not feeding around the. Something would screw up, and you'd end up with a machine at the bottom with no wood in it. Probably, just through sheer law of sod.
The sheer law of not designing it properly.
Also, that is certainly a possibility.
You know you're not going to design it properly. You should design it properly to take that into account.
Exactly. That box.
You're going to stop. Thank you.
Okay, we've got crush line coming through at a reasonable rate.
Ooh.
Right, what's next? Ooh. I was going really fast and I skidded on the sand.
Was that just lag?
No, it actually made a skid noise. I can repeat it. Screech.
Does it do that on all surfaces?
I'm testing.
Hurrah, science!
Yes.
It's the mono wheel braking, basically.
As in stopping. Does it on belts as well?
Not as in falling apart.
The difference between as the saying goes, the difference between science and just messing around is whether you write it down.
Right. Next. How are we doing on science? Where is the science?
It's backing up
Oh my
slowly.
gosh.
Ah!
Oh!
Do you mind? I needed that 20% of my health.
I'm surprised it didn't.
I'm
do work.
amused. I hear you go. I can look over to my other monitor. And
Yes.
see Alco careening into you.
I remember noticing that when we were streaming together, doing his vanilla stream. Yeah, I could do exactly the same there. It was because I was watching his while I was playing. I haven't got enough monitors for that now.
I think we can add more science to the science list.
Does I put up
oh yeah,
another stream on my third monitor?
I've
Feels
got
slightly excessive.
yeah, I've got
Why
OBS
are you
and Discord
doing
on one. I've got YouTube on the second, so I can see chat and see how this make sure the stream's working, and then obviously I've got the game in the middle.
My bots have decided to be helpful for somebody or something or whatever.
Wait, Laurence,
Now
are you
that-
trying to stream?
They're bringing
You
all
not have
these.
any inventory space out. Oh,
No, they're just.
there you
I
go.
have to wait for them.
Turn
Get
them
over
off
there.
if you're not.
I have done,
Wanting
but I didn't know
just-
they were going to do anything. Little bastards. Huh? This isn't a charity. Ah! What the fuck? Tree. Okay. Tree. Screech. Yeah. No, now I know about it. I'm going to make the screech sound every time.
That's not going to get old.
You're not going to get old.
Nope, I never intend to get old.
You already got old. Sorry.
Such rude.
Turn the bots on now. There we go. Yes, good. Thank you. Whoever did that.
I'm not sure whether I like the little clockwork noise of the of these bots more or whether I dislike it more or less than the beepy whirry noise of the vanilla bots.
I'm sure we'll get those back before too long.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we will.
I'm not sure about the before too long part.
Yeah, it's going to be weeks, isn't it? At the very least, and at the very most, it's going to be weeks of actual playtime.
I don't know.
We don't know about
The thing is,
that.
with
Okay.
4 of us doing stuff together, we're making actually quite a lot of progress.
We are, yes.
This is more than enough. I'm
Once
kind
we
of
actually
tempted
get
to loop this
railway
entire
stuff.
science round.
And we can really do things completely separately and not talk
Wait,
to
why
each
don't I
other.
just... Can I just do this? No, don't look. So I think I'm a genius.
I'm watching and I'm concerned.
No.
I now think I need to watch.
Oh, yeah, that works.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Only
I mean, we're
because
not
whoever
producing
set it
science
up...
anything like fast enough, but other than that, it works.
We will be.
I thought you guys were had doubled the green science production.
Yeah, we did, which is probably
Yeah,
just
but he's
what I
also
ended up
added
doing.
a bunch more on top.
Oh, has he
already-
quadrupled the
Yeah.
I've added 6 more, but I didn't think about it until I'd already done 3 more.
I see.
And I only did it in that direction because I realised I ran out of room in the other direction. Do you see? Yeah, so now we're really low on the green science, but they're not all going to run, but it'll still be running at capacity.
Yes. Yes, we will now be we won't be limited by the number of science thermometer honorary doodlies.
I'm actually surprised that happened. So sort of quickly. I'm assuming steam doesn't count as pollution because it's just water, right? It's just clouds. Is clouds pollution? Maybe if you're Elon Musk.
I'm looking at
Yeah,
the cogs on the
They don't
top of
have
these
any-
science orreries, and I'm pretty sure they're made out of rubber.
There's no pollution numbers on the labs. So it's how you're creating the steam that's polluting.
That makes sense.
Okay, the iron crusher is now
crushing iron.
outpacing the electric crusher is now outpacing the bronze furnaces, which is good.
So that means we need to upgrade the furnaces, presumably.
Boom.
Well, yeah, I mean the question is the iron being produced at a rate faster than it's being used?
Oh,
We're
okay.
about to be attacked. Also, projectile damage is about to finish, so we may get radar soon. Yay!
Radar.
Radar!
Okay, I have approximately tripled, slightly more than tripled, the wood production, so we'll see how that goes from now on.
Mike,
gonna-
we're currently using just under half a yellow belt of those
Yeah,
ingots.
I see it. Yeah, in that case, iron is enough that looks like it's stable, but then
Yeah,
again, you
it's
have the,
very slowly backing up.
yeah, you should have the influx with more iron coming through shortly.
Why not do that?
Okay, this is at the far end that it's slowly backing up. So.
Yeah,
Oh, that's better.
as in
Wrong
the
amount.
crusher and so yeah.
You can also add
Yeah,
even
that-
more red
yeah.
science.
Okay, so I probably do want to. Has anyone got any more? What was it? Refined
I don't think we need to.
bronze. Refined
Oh,
bronze?
maybe we could.
Reinforced bronze plates.
Reinforced bronze plates. That's the one. Thank you.
I
We
can't reach
mostly
you.
need yellow science.
Are those kinks in the belt because of the cliff?
Yeah.
I'm way over by the science stuff.
I'm all the way over.
Oh, I had a load. Oh no, I was going to say I had a load of reinforced bronze, but I gave it to Al.
I've
We
only,
tripled
I've only
this.
currently got 15, but it's
I'll
on the
take it.
bus now.
Oh, I've got a shitload. I didn't know that. Where are you? Do you need it?
I don't. Mike does.
Can I just give it to you? Stop moving, Mike.
Ooh, thank you.
There we go.
I don't. Oh yes, I do
I was
remember why.
informed that I had something. Turned out it was true.
I ended up with it because I extended a bit of bus and put it into a machine, and then discovered it wasn't bronze ingots. It was reinforced bronze plates. So I swore a bit, picked it all up, and dumped it into Al's inventory to get rid of it.
That seems like a perfectly legit thing to do to me.
At a certain zoom level, they look very, very similar.
Sounds like a train over here. It'd be great if we get rid of these cliffs. What do you think?
Yeah.
Splendid.
When do cliff explosives become a thing?
After grenades, I would expect.
Seems likely. Let's have a look.
Oh, you get it from just explosives, same time as them,
Oh yeah, get it with explosives,
which is blue
is
science. Once we have oil, basically.
I'm kind of tempted to already increase the reinforced plates, bronze plates production by moving it somewhere else. By which I mean down here, where the rest of the bus is, because that too many cliffs over there, and I don't like it. But there's loads of space here behind. Well, no.
no, don't build behind.
This.
Quite possibly, yes.
What's this all about?
I'm assuming that at some point we will need a lot more green circuits than we're producing at the moment,
I was
because
gonna
that's
say we
how.
could put it here, but again, cliffs.
Yeah, all this entire thing from basically where you're standing down to here is making green circuits, and because
Yeah,
greens
then you decide.
and because the big iron dubris, big iron frames seem to be the thing that's used most in building stuff. It's actually all the way down to here is making those. It's a rather big thing.
I can understand why people turn cliffs off.
They are quite irritating. They do force you to think about your factory design a bit more, but after a while you sit there going,
For a while, you research
Well,
cliff
because you have
explosives
too
and
much
then
to
you
drink.
ignore them.
Ooh,
There you
I
go.
made a submachine gun. Maybe I should make some bullets for it. Is it iron magazine?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like the idea that the submachine gun ammo is basically you take an iron rod and then a tin rod and you cut it up into little pieces and put it and then wrap an iron plate around it to make the magazine.
I mean, it's not wrong.
I'm not familiar with anyone ever making bullets out of tin, but I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't like to say it never doesn't happen. I don't really know.
Somehow the
don't
shotgun
know.
ammo is you just cram a load of copper rods in there, and they
Yeah.
explode out somehow.
Yes, it's just copper rods.
Apparently they melt.
But if you want to make bronze cartridges, you also need paper, and iron
I have a
cartridges
chap
also
who
need
knows
paper
about
as
it.
well.
I have a chat who knows about tin bullets that they melt.
Yeah, but lead has a very low melting point, and lead is what bullets have been traditionally made for because it's dense. So...
Lead is what shot is made of.
And also bullets if you go back into antiquity.
Yeah, but that's much more velocity.
I suppose it
Mm,
depends
true.
on what bit of the bullet you're talking about.
And actually, aren't modern bullets,
Lead
are they
also
not
melts-
copper jacketed lead?
Lead also melts if it's in direct contact with the barrel.
Yep.
Yeah, so you have lead, these days you have lead bullets with a copper jacket.
Full metal jacket.
Exactly, that's what the full metal jacket refers to,
Yeah.
I believe.
And then you have things like a dum-dum round, which effectively has a small hole in it.
Yeah,
So that
so it-
molten lead injected into
So it expands expands outwards, and then the Hague come to have a word with you.
Mm-hmm. Yep, nasty
William
stuff.
Hague.
No, the Hague. He's just a Hague.
Oh.
It's like the Zaphod Beeblebrox. No, he's actually just a Zaphod Beeblebrox, or whatever the line was. We come in packs.
In some time, I do not know.
Tick, 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 click, click. Why didn't I include
I'm
the
going to
belts?
take some...
What are you doing? This is my space. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to build into these trees. And then
Okay.
upwards.
That's off the corner of the bus, so that's probably fine.
I would build up there, but there's a fucking cliff in the way. Stop building stuff that is not ready. Actually, no, that's fine. Can I have some more?
Please,
Please,
sir.
sir. Why I order?
I like how Laurence has run out of them because he built your two.
Hacks.
That's what
Also
you get what you desire coming on my... That's my toy. Get off my land.
You sound like Bugs Bunny playing a gangster. Which is probably
Okay.
deliberate, knowing you.
Seems okay.
There you go.
Thank you. I'm just trying to work out what to do up here, because I don't really want to have it going around the other end, because that just made me sad.
Rods into...
Rods from the gods.
Rods.
I mean, is that going to be enough? If not, I'm
Nobody
going to...
look at these belts around these inserters.
Parts.
You do realise that when you say that, people immediately want to know what you're doing.
Yeah, I wanted to cause you all as much pain as possible by making you look at this jankiness.
Oh, I see. So you've got... I see that makes a certain sense. Feeding, because you've got burner drills, you feed in coal into the ore patch. Yes.
I see no
That's
issue.
what we're doing everywhere else.
And it's the only downside of this is it means you're going to end up with strips of ore left behind when all of the rest of the ore has been mined up. But hopefully we'll have electric drills by then.
Where are the assemblers on the bus?
They're not on the bus. They're just made.
I mean, on the.
They're
where are
off,
they being
off the bus.
Left the labs, I think. Yeah, just to the right of the labs.
So they're not being output into anything. Oh no, here they
Yes,
are.
they are.
I found it. Go away.
It's
they're
just
not
got
being
dark.
made. There's only 30 of them in there. But
Well, I'll take. Do they stack to 30, or have they just run
No.
out of?
something's broken.
Someone fix it.
Tell you what, since you couldn't see them, I shall be very helpful and do this. There you go.
What did you do?
Put in a light so you can see the
Oh,
inserters.
right.
Do we have a
it
full
needs
mod
wood.
list, anyone? Because I can't remember.
Say what?
No.
Full mod list.
Oh,
So the mods
no.
we're running.
Basically, it's in... Oh, no, there's a buttload of them, isn't there?
IR2 is obviously transformative, and then we've got long reach, far reach,
Far reach, I
far
think.
escape.
I keep calling it long reach because that's, I think, what it was originally called, or a previous version
To-do
was
list
called.
is a thing. In
Hmm.
fact, I'm going to add new, which is 4 bronze plates.
Work out what mods we have installed. That's on the to-do list.
There's a FNEI, which is NEI, but you have to know what you're looking for. Does it tell you anywhere? Maybe not. think we've got FAL and stuff like that, but we're not going to hear about those until we get to train.
And LTN,
We've even
yeah.
got LTN, yeah, but...
Yeah, and it's...
Ooh, too far. Right, you're making plates, and you're making... But that was copper.
Yeah,
Well, the reason
unfortunately...
we don't have any labs is because we don't have any wood coming through because there's a whole load more bronze forestries that have a load of belts trying to fill up.
Does anyone have a shitload of wood? I've got 36s. Laurence, desist.
Shan't.
They're going. I turned them off and they're still going. Once they've made up their minds, they've made up their minds. There's nothing you can do.
Aye. What's going on with the forestries?
these
Oh, they're getting there. They just take
Yeah.
a long time to get there.
Right.
I've removed one of the filters on the inserter so that it will still output to the bus.
Okay. Actually,
Well, I think what
they
I'm
probably
gonna-
don't need to be filtered. Come to think of it, because
Is
it produces 5 times as
Yeah.
much, so it should always just be enough. Yeah.
I don't need these. And then this. That's going to be a bugger getting back on the belt, but I'll have to
And if you want, actually, while you're over there, feel free to fiddle with the belt so the wood only goes down one side of the belt, rather than both.
Do we not want it on both sides on the bus?
On the bus, yes, but I mean where it's where it's fed back in. Fiddle
Oh, right,
it
yeah.
so it's only fed back in on
Right.
one side.
So that's
Okay.
going to be my general unit of success.
Unit. What?
Go and knit.
What are you making up
And
here?
then some underground pipes, please. Nope,
that?
don't have any of those. Pipes are being made where? All the way over here.
Corrosion
get away
resistant iron plate. Blimey.
What resistant? Approach resistant.
You're making a corrosion resistant iron plate. I've just not seen that before, so I was curious as to what it was when I saw it on the machine.
Am I now? Should I be?
I don't know. I don't know what you're doing.
Probably.
But I mean, I was assuming you got it right. I was just looking because
Me?
Yes, you, Al.
That's not. They're all the same fucking colour. That's why it's happening. Thank you for telling me.
Right. You're welcome.
That's not underground.
I'm looking for that lamp I put down now because I need some more of those assembly machines. But
Well, it's lit up, so
But
go and find it.
it's daytime now, so it's not
Well,
lit
you'll
up.
have to wait till night time, won't you?
Probably yes. Oh wait, I've gone way past it. It's over here.
I don't think we have the MERV mod. No.
Multi-impact rocket vehicle. Is that what it stands for? No, that's MLRS, multi-launch rocket system, as I was thinking of. MERV does sound like a weapon, but I'm not sure what it would be. Hey Matt, yes, I can.
nuke.
And so it should. Factorio is fantastic. You should definitely play. And to be honest, we're playing this off my Discord server. So if you wanted to join in, you've got all the details you need to come in and play with us.
Yeah, please warn us if you're going to do that.
Well, if we just see an extra random person pop up, well, actually, I say random person. If somebody pops up called Exeter5, then at least all of us who play GTA will recognise him and say hi. So
I've heard of that game. So this is how I'm expanding this. Oh no, I should have done this differently. Copy paste this much.
ooh, I'm into double figures on viewers.
Mike has bots.
Dun dun dun.
I do. I feel dirty. Don't talk to me about it. I'm not happy.
Go.
The thing is that I can outrun them. Like,
Yes.
well, it's just sort of.
They are fun like that.
I lean against a wall, but it takes them 5 minutes to catch up with me. You know, it's.
Yeah, these bots are
Lovely
very,
stuff.
very slow. But the question is it better than nothing? And
Yes.
So
Yeah.
far, I haven't noticed the difference.
they make a lovely ticking noise when they come back to you. I find bots are best. Bots are great when you're doing something fiddly, like a copy paste of something fiddly, and you can't be bothered to go along and put down every single belt and pipe and thing in exactly the right place. That's when they sort of really come into their own.
Turning them off is a
more
big
forestries.
secret to bots.
Oh yeah, turning them on and off at the right time is also very useful.
How'd you turn them off?
Alt-R.
Yes, you have to use the Alt-R.
There is a button on the in the next to the hotbars as well, but the keyboard shortcut is Alt-R.
Ah, thanks.
No problem.
Yeah, I see it.
You
That
also
is
need all
quite
the,
a No, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh wait, no, do what? Yeah, don't do.
You were about to say doo-doo.
No,
I'm stupid.
just doing weird
That's
things
not how
with
you
the
do this at all.
belts. It doesn't need
Okay.
balancing. They come out balanced. Oops, that one doesn't.
What do they do now?
They will once the machines are all filled up. Yeah.
You know what? Let's do this correct. You go where you were. No, that's not where you were. I mean,
I suppose there's no harm in having an unnecessary balancer, but.
So what we're going to do instead is take this.
I like how you've used ghost belts for the whether you don't actually need a belt. You don't need a belt there apart from to make it into a T-junction.
All of them were like that, and then Mike appeared.
Oh, I see.
What happened? What?
That's the problem with ghosts, is that they get built.
Yeah.
I had ghost belts just because my bots are turned off, so I didn't bother placing them because they didn't need to be placed. And then you turned up and placed them.
Yeah.
You fool! Look what you've
It
done.
doesn't matter.
I think I've gained bots though.
Yeah, the nice thing about Factorio as
It's
opposed to
still
GTA is we don't all need to be there. It doesn't matter so much if people dip in and out or aren't available for every single run. Whereas with GTA, we kind of need everyone, or at least we need a reasonable number of people to get for the game to work well.
Don't ask if there's a ceremony for the altar. Why are you complaining? That's because those are fucking inserted. So a thing that I've started doing a lot.
There's a joke about fucking
inserters
inserters somewhere, isn't there?
Is when I press Q on something to pick up a pipe. Turned out that pipe had an inserter on it. So I'm just drawing with inserters. I can fool, so I don't need these ones. What are you doing?
Oh dear.
There we go. Assembly machines are being made again.
Nice.
Excellent. What all gone wrong? Was it something?
Stainless wood.
Was it something
Wood.
ridiculous? Oh,
We
okay.
didn't have any wood,
Fair
Wood
enough.
gone wrong.
which is why I ended up going back to the forestries.
Makes sense.
I don't like this term. There is a way to recycle stuff. You can grind stuff up if you don't need it anymore.
To make your
What
bread.
you get out of it, I'm guessing that you get a meager amount back.
I'm assuming it'll be less than you would have done if you than was required to make it, because that's generally how games
Which
work.
one of these belts is that one at the end?
The empty one. Or the one that's got a little trickle going down it.
Yeah, I can see it. It's this one here. So I think we're going to end up doing.
This one.
Oh, that's a bugger. There's a splitter in the way. Who put that there? Okay, well, I guess we'll do what Tristan's already doing for me. Like that. Please go there. You're going to go. Stop moving me.
You usually do get
Okay, we'll do it that way. The music's going to need to be turned around.
What are you doing, Al?
I'm putting plates in the middle of the bus, so it's going to have to turn around. So that splitter there is actually going wrong because it needs to be entered onto the
Oh,
bus.
not that.
Because they need to go backwards as well.
Oh, I see. You're putting
Do
extra
they?
ones in there.
Science is up there.
Oh. Yeah, unless we.
I can balance them on the way out. That's fine. So they can enter the bus balanced, and you can just have a splitter that goes off in both directions.
Yeah, what I'd suggest
It's
there
not
is just
spaghetti.
assume all of the ones that are being made on the original, the one up to the north, are going to be used for the green science, and then
Yeah.
Oh
so
yeah, just plug them straight in. That'll be fine.
yeah, so you
I
only
was
need
gonna
you
delete
don't
all
need
that
to try
shit,
and
but
feed
no,
both
we don't
ways.
need to do
But
So what sort of bronze? Which one of these is actually bronze? Is it this one that's half full?
You wanting the ingots? Yes. This is
Believe
bronze
so.
ingots.
Ingots.
Yeah, I think so. Because
Yeah, it's the same for both. So it happens to be the one I can just directly use here, which is really helpful. I can do.
oh, radars are finished. I
Not what I
didn't
meant.
even notice.
What did they?
What do they need? Large
Oh,
iron
yeah.
frames, copper cables, EM coils, and iron plates. Jeez.
Easy. What you talk about? Simples.
Let's have a so our large iron frames. We're making. I've already done those. Copper cable is rubber,
Maybe a trickle.
which needs rubber
Bronze.
wood. Where do we get rubber wood from?
there's various trees.
Oh,
and
so you need to
can
find
use
you need to find a rubber tree.
You can see
And
them.
the-
They're green
I
on
was
the
saying that
map.
earlier. The forestry, we need a duplicate.
I'm pretty
that's-
sure these
Oh,
are rubber trees
rubber.
here.
That's rubbery.
That's a brown tree there, Al.
Well, they used to be.
Oh,
Oh,
Mike is miles off
Oh.
down to the south, picking fights again. I didn't even realise.
Biters, they needed to die.
So you're saying there are rubber? That's a brown tree.
There are
That's
rubber trees around, yeah.
I think they're the thick ones with.
no, I found a
Yeah.
thick one. That's just a
Bushy
brown
leaves.
tree.
No, not this sort. Yes, but they're also like dark brown and more bolder of a green. I can tell them apart, so you should be able to see
Oh,
them. with
like that
eye
one
look.
maybe. No, it's just a
I
tree.
think perhaps.
No, they look very different.
Okay.
I think perhaps they're all dead.
It's
The
probably a
reason
case.
The reason I bleeped up there is I think they are them. Up there.
Where did you
and they
bleep?
show up different. Here. And I
Oh,
think they're
blimey.
different on the map as well. Which is so
If
normal trees are.
Oh, they do
if
look
you
like. You're right.
click
They are a
the-
different colour. Yeah, I think.
Could you click the forestry? I'll grab one.
Okay.
Now.
Oh yeah, I can see. If
I know
there's low. If you Tristan, if you head miles to the west, are those the ones you're going for? Oh, there's some actually to the north as well. Never mind. They're probably slightly closer.
Are we able to make
I want to see what these
bronze
look like.
better?
What do you mean by better? Do you mean faster?
Yes.
Yes, you just need to put
Yeah.
down more of it, whatever it is. Oh yeah, they do look very different. You're
Do
right.
we have the input? I guess is the question.
The impetus.
Why are you pressing buttons without speaking? Because he's finished. He's proud of himself.
Do we?
He's
found a big nest.
got like a Harpo Marx way of communicating. Instead of honker, he's doing pings on the map. Just has to figure out what he wants.
What's that,
Maybe I
Skippy?
should mute myself. So good. I was there chatting away happily going, oh, look at this thing that's got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Trees
6,
or
7,
use
8,
resin from trees. I think we make trees out of other trees. So can we do anything with this? What are these for? Make them go away.
I'm going to put the rubberizers, the rubber tree, forestry, quite a long way over to the. Which direction is this? East.
This needs extremely
Like next to this
more
cliff.
expansion.
Expansion.
Extremely more.
Expendify.
Yeah, this is
That sounds like a Harry Potter spell.
This is Big Trouble in Little China right here. There's no way of expanding the bronze production at all. Without trains, maybe.
Or doing it somewhere else, perhaps.
It's fine to say. It's all trapped in its own little home.
If I make some more of
Mind
these
you,
bots, things will be a bit quicker.
we could
Maybe.
very soon have
One.
all this going into a train.
Hmm. Clickety, 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 clickety.
The whole bloody thing sounds like a train anyway. It's getting late.
That's true. It is. It's just typical. There's been this sort of gradual increase in my number of viewers throughout the stream, and in the last half hour, it's jumped from about 9 to about 14, which is an improvement.
That'll be the foreigners showing up. Hello, foreigners.
Perhaps. Yeah. So it's.
Why is there a burner
Typical.
inserter? Oh, it's full. Alt's turned off again. It's because I'm pinging. The Control-Alt-Ping, I think it turns Alt off, but Control-Alt-Ping doesn't turn Alt off. It's taken me a few goes to remember what the actual combination is, so I end up pressing Alt as part of it. Right, this is shit. This needs improving. I guess we could... This can be a lot better, but I don't want to do it right now. Why are you low on coal? Oh, shit.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem.
Suddenly all my forestry's lit up around me. It's a bit weird that they glow like this.
Are trees?
Yes, that's why it's a bit weird that they glow like this.
Um,
Have I run out of inserters? Yes, I have.
ooh, what if I... haha. I bet I can put one more...
Ooh hee ha ha.
Hey, how do I make... I don't have any miners.
Yeah, well, who'd let you breed?
Yeah, well, exactly.
Come on, bots, land! Oh, my batteries are empty. So they're just taking forever.
What's this for?
Do you have batteries in this?
I was doing nothing.
You have to have fuel.
Yeah, my
In the-
generator is fueled. Yes, it's got loads of fuel in it. I was just wondering if there was a sort of a battery that charges up while you're idle, and I'd managed to rip through all my
Saves a little bit.
that.
Miner. Mining drill. Drill. I can make them. It will take me approximately a week.
Yeah, mining drills are a bit... Well, actually lots of things are a bit...
Is that a looting machine for ground? It's definitely a question.
What? Yes, a miner is a machine that loads the ground out of there onto a belt.
Except you said looting.
Oh, well, I just assume there's typos on the internet because that's what the internets are for.
You can't spell. That's a big typo.
Or is it just that the depending what you do with the miner, it could be quite lewd, but I wouldn't recommend using it in that way.
Don't do. Oh, I see. The animation is questionable.
Oh, I see.
It's very organic for being mechanical.
Hooray, rubber trees. Do we want
We've
to
got
feed it
so
all the way
little-
around like that? Or do we want we could stick in a rubber processing facility where you're standing, Tristan, perhaps?
Yeah, it could be sensible.
I mean, I'm
And
sort
the
of
rest
assuming that anything else we want to put onto the bus will be put into the bus further down. I'm also
Well-
sort of assuming there's nothing else you use rubber trees for, but I have no great basis to assume that.
No, it makes rubber and wood chips. So we're going to need wood chips on the bus, and we need to use the rubber tree ones as preference.
Okay, that's not a problem. I'm using wood chips quite a lot for... Oh, that's just for making the arboretums.
Lifting a lot.
Oh, we're using it for paper as well, so we could do that.
And it just looks like it's breathing. The whole factory looks like it's breathing, especially if you look at the temperature, the steam, and the
If we
thing.
start making charcoal, actually, we can use that instead of coal for everything, and basically
You
have
see
any
the-
wood chip output going to that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Lewis, show me steam.
I need to steam up this.
Look at the consumption. It's breathing. It's weird.
Is it strangely
Oh.
organic?
If you look at the 5-second thing, it's just going
What
Stop.
are you looking at on the production meter?
on the consumption, actually, yeah.
Yeah, things do sort of drift up and down.
Right. We're struggling for coal quite considerably.
We're about to start making some charcoal.
We're also about to start making trains. Well, I say about to start making. We're about to finish researching trains, and by about to I mean 40% off.
A third of 2/3 of the way there, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'm tired.
It probably. Ooh, these
So tired, I'm dead.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah. These arboretums have started producing the rubber wood really surprisingly quickly. I suppose it's because
Oh,
we're.
no, they haven't. I put a chunk in the output.
Oh, okay.
as well.
Fair
They
enough.
do
Yeah,
need seeding. Seeding these is a really good idea, because otherwise you don't get anything for ages. I mean, it's
Well,
hard. It's the same amount of effort. It's just often you have.
We've
to
not
have-
prioritised the splitters on the output this time because I decided it wasn't actually necessary because it's a 5-to-1 out. It's a 1 in 5 out. So even if only half goes back around again, you're still increasing the amount on the inputs.
Yeah.
So it's not like Cover X
Okay.
where you just need to sit on all of it and all of it and all of it until you've actually got some.
Grand. So we need to.
Aye.
We should really sort out that coal, but we'll get there. How are our plates doing?
But is the
Well, our
main
bronze
reason
is a
I'm down
problem.
here?
Our bronze is the main problem. Let's go have a look. What, mate?
What's that, Skippy? Oh, you. Right.
The main reason I'm down here is to secure this area so we can start coaling.
Cool. I'll be.
I've lost my car, so I'm just gonna walk.
Dude, where's my monowheel?
You left it up by the science stuff.
There is one up there, but I don't
Oh, yeah.
remember being there. So
I've got mine, so it
I've got
isn't
mine.
mine.
oh, do you know what I forgot to do? I actually put these fucking splitters in.
I thought you were going to say pick up your monowheel.
Then we'd actually get some bloody bronze, wouldn't we? There we go. Now
Oh.
it's working.
Oh, is that why there's so little bronze?
No, not bronze. Bronze plates.
Oh.
There we go. Now it's outputting.
I'm going to go around and put in these lamp things in the places where where useful
Fancy.
pickups are available, as a sort of a
That's
to mark them,
sensible.
because I keep not being able to find stuff. So that's inserters and pipes.
It's not a lot of bronze. You're not wrong.
Over there we've got
Start
assembly
transitioning
machines.
to Teslas.
Down here we've got belts. I'll put them there. And then all the
Well,
rest of it
the
is just
problem with
making
bronze
stuff you're not going to want to run out and grab.
is that these things here are required because they combine the tin and the copper and then output to the furnaces, but you can't put any more in. And I think the best thing at this point to do is just wait for the railway to be built. Well, then we actually have to build the damn railway, so that might take a while. Because I would not be surprised to find that the railway line takes a shitload of stuff.
I would be very surprised if I found out it didn't.
Rail, gravel, iron and wooden beams. So gravel is obviously just crushed stone. It's not actually that bad. However,
Yeah, I think I don't know.
what's
I don't know
your
how much
locomotive?
rubber we're going to need, so I don't know. Sorry, I'm talking to chat again. I don't know how much rubber we're going to need, so I don't know how difficult it's going to be to actually produce enough of it. But it is going to come out at a steady trickle, and once these sides fill up, that'll double the rate of it. I can always come in and then do another copy like this. So we've got 2 columns of it being made. So there'll be some rubber, and then we're just crushing the bejesus out of it over here to keep it going, to keep it.
So we've got a long way to go to actually get to the locomotive itself. Not a
Right.
heckin' long way, but still a long way. And then
Loco.
we can make cars now.
So
Now?
computers
Not now.
we've got, iron beams we've got, iron gears we've got, but combustion engines, that's
Apparently we
not
haven't
too
learned
bad.
cargo wagons yet. No, because you haven't learned railway. What am I talking about? It's not finished yet. There's a
See-
shitload of iron in a cargo wagon.
Yeah, and yes, there's a lot goes into it, but I think basically we haven't started making combustion engines yet, but it's just all iron things like pipe
It's
and
just a
plate
lot
and
of
gear
iron.
and piston. So
It's just like vanilla.
yeah,
It's just a shitload of iron flings into it.
it is
But
exactly
we're
it's exactly
gonna
the same,
be-
except most of those irons you need to turn into something else before you actually make a train out of it.
Yes, so it's just a little bit more involved.
The
I
wagon,
think we're
the
still
wagon
gonna struggle
requires
for bronze.
reinforced iron plates, which is going to be a little bit more
Well, that
in
was
depth,
the
but that's
thing
just
that I was
iron and
looking at
rivets,
by accident, wasn't it?
so it's not too bad.
Okay.
Fluid
Are you
wagons
making
requires
steam crushes
corrosion-resistant iron plates. Those are the ones you nearly made by mistake, which requires bronze as well.
Which is the problem. So I think we're going to have to fix that bronze. Let's do that next week. We'll look at that bronze problem because we need to
Yeah, there isn't a great deal of bronze.
extract its.
In fact, the iron ingots aren't coming through particularly quickly either,
Yeah, that's going
and I can't see what's going on up there because of. Oh, and radar is a thing.
Radars.
Yeah, the reason that's why we're doing the rubber because we need rubber for radar. I think.
Rubber for radar.
Was that right?
Human electromagnetic coil.
Yeah, copper
You do
copper
need
cable
rubber for radar,
requires
yes.
rubber, and
Copper cable requires rubber.
yeah, because it's a cable, not just a wire, so you need insulation for it.
Makes sense.
Then you need iron and copper for the EM coil. That's okay. Iron plates. That was, yeah, copper wire. Yeah. So it's just once that rubber's flowing, then I can make some radars next time, and then we can actually see what we're
Splendid.
doing. Excellent.
what?
Do you have any steam crushers? Because that would help with this.
I have 2 steam crushers on me.
I do not.
Fix,
Where are you?
It's not too far
I
away.
have
untangle.
Yes. Give me a sec. I do need to come up this way anyway. Where do I want to inject this coal?
Right, I am going to bed. I recommend you do too.
That's probably a good idea. You're not wrong. I noticed that the old copper boilers in the there's not enough coal coming through to keep them satisfied. So I know, Mike, you're dealing
Bringing
with
coal
that.
up now.
But, okay. Actually, I found some in a box, so I'm just going to shove that in more.
Night chat.
There we go.
Night,
No.
friends.
Night, else chat.
See you on Wednesday for the long dark, everybody.
Or alternatively on Wednesday for space exploration.
More Factorio on Laurence's stream, longer dark on my stream.
Yes.
Bye.
Choose your poison.
Wait.
Bye.
Exit. Right, I'm going to eat something and then go to sleep.
Eating something sounds like a good idea. I'm really hungry, which is weird because I had significant quantities of pizza earlier.
I can't bother. Someone else fill that in for me.
That's
Hello, I can't be bothered. Please, someone else fill that in for me. I'm Laurence.
Good.
I'm pretty sure that didn't actually work, but never mind.
It's fine.
It was too good an opportunity to pass up, even if it was actually not an opportunity. Right, I think Al has the right idea, though. We should probably all skedaddle now, I think.
Yeah. I just want to finish bringing this up here. so.
Oh, okay.
Well, otherwise it's a mammothly long belt that just ends in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and you'll forget about it by next week. So no, that makes
Exactly.
perfect
Then I'll get
sense.
really concerned, really confused, tear it down, then realise what it was, get really, really cross, and yeah, it'll be chaos.
Oh, it's quite
I'm
nice
not in a
having.
good mood.
I was gonna say, yeah, quite nice having it go in here because you can just do that and that and that.
Exactly. Well, yeah.
Or
What I'm
you
going to
have
do
a slightly
is
neater way of doing it.
that, and then that. Although yes, it is a fair point. Yes to what you were doing, just one block further up.
Okay. Yeah.
Gleaming.
No, and here comes the here comes the coal. There's not a huge amount
There we
on
are.
this belt. Is that about to increase, or is that something that needs to
I
be done
have
later? Oh, is there only a
pocket
couple of miners down there so far?
Yeah, I'm pocket crafting. Pocket crafting burner miners.
Okay. Okay.
And so I figured I'd put the belt in and then go back down and put the miners in.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, that makes sense. How far off electric miners are we? He says
I
not
don't know.
electric mining. Why am I looking there, not in research?
Quite a long way, I think.
It is an available research.
Oh, let's do it
Um, it requires a few things we don't have yet, like electric. Well, we haven't made yet, like electric motors. And it uses the large iron frames I've been making. But there's nothing too difficult in there. It's just a bit of a faff. So yeah, we can start. Should we leave it at this point? We've set a research going. Tristan's got the rubber going, so I can start making radar next time. Let's update the to-do list. So did you do the breakout belts? No, we weren't going to do that. Where we decided against that.
Okay, I wasn't listening to that. If I'm honest.
I'll leave that one out. Actually, make more steam. That's been done. We've got loads of steam. Copper smeltery. You were going to do that. You've done that, haven't you?
Yes.
And a tin smeltery.
Yep. So we've got a copper smeltery, got a tin smeltery. So the
Right,
copper
those
smeltery
can go then. Expand bus, I think, is
there.
done. Do we consider the bronze production to be untangled? I don't know who created the to-do task, but
that might have been Al meaning for the reinforced plates, maybe.
oh, maybe. Well, I'll leave that for now. So that's radar, electric mining. No.
As a note, in order to keep getting rubber, we need some sort of drain on the charcoal.
Okay.
I mean, the rubber's being produced quicker than the charcoal.
Charcoal's a fuel, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let's just take it to one of the smelteries and burn it.
Yeah, it's available, and some of it does need to be used.
So we might need to run a belt back. Is there anything?
Well, so you can have a mixed fuel line where it's just anything fuel
Yeah.
related to the furnace.
As long as there's nothing in there that specifically requires coal, then that'll be fine.
Yeah.
So we do need charcoal for specific things. You need it to make.
Okay, so we need to
can use
prioritise it then.
carbon. Actually, you can use coal or charcoal to make carbon.
Okay.
And use carbon to make dark gravel floor covering, among other things like diamonds.
Okay, is there anything else anyone wants to remember for next? Oh, so we want to use sort of a charcoal sink as a new thing. I'll assign that to you, Tristan, for now, and you can always do it later. Swap it off someone else later if we want. So now, right, we've got expand bus. I think is probably suitably done. Radar for me to do. Electric mining for anyone at the moment, and charcoal sink. Anything else you want me to add while I'm doing it?
I think expand coal production. I'm kind of working on that now, so I'll happily take that.
Okay. Right, that should give us a little bit of a nudge next week in the direction we need to go. We want to go then.
Yep, sounds like a plan.
I discovered that making charcoal takes 100 wood chips.
Oh right, so it's a really, really slow. It's like turning stone into a landfill or something like that to get rid of it.
It does make 25 charcoal.
Okay.
Okay, so it's just it has to happen in bulk then.
That's sort of realistic, actually. How rare.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Should we stop then? Everyone? Yeah. I think Al's left, and so yeah. Seems
Yeah, it's fair. It's his server. It seems kind of harsh to carry on without him.
a little bit. Okay, right. Well, thank you, chat, for coming along to the stream. In fact, I shall mute Discord so I can just waffle on for a bit without you without. Actually, if you're listening to me as well, it doesn't really matter, does it? But never mind. Yeah. So thank you, chat, for coming along to the game.
Not really.
As you've seen, we've made. I think we've made some good progress actually. We've essentially all this part down the bus on the side here is all new, and that's just disappeared into the radar darkness. So that's great. But we've moved on from the Bronze and Copper Age into the Iron Age. So making iron along here. Then down here, that's allowed us to make start making green circuits. That was quite a big thing. These iron frames and the these iron frames and the computers to make them. So that's going to go into a lot of stuff. And then the arboretums to expand out our forestry plants here and over with the rubber ones as well. So you've heard all of the stuff we're planning to do next time. I was just been talking about that, so I won't repeat it again. I'll just say thank you for watching. There's lots coming up. So as Al and I were saying earlier, I'm going to be playing Factorio Space Exploration on Wednesday, so please come along and join me for that. There's also space exploration and GTA videos going up every day or every couple of days on my channel as well. So yeah, give those a watch as well. And the GTA ones are more or less the same group of people we're playing with here. So if you want to see them getting a chance to shoot me rather than having friendly fire turned off, it'd be a good time too. So as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye bye.